Okay. Oh.
Hey, Nadine.
What?
If there are money pigeons that eat money and act as wallets, does Hasrad have a money snake?
You're asking the real questions.
I have a question. How can a bunch of secret frogs
Wait,
kill
is money
Greckles
snake
again?
an innuendo though? Like, I gotta confirm that first.
No,
is that
it
an
is
innuendo?
not.
Okay,
But it
then
could be.
maybe. Oh,
In Zito's campaign, he rewards a good pun. In Nadine's game, she punishes innuendo.
No.
I get it. You pun-ish.
Yeah. There you go.
So
guys.
much. You have no idea. I hate you.
I hate you. I feel like Bosco's slow. I feel like Remy's slowly falling down into like the fires of fucking what is that? The third Star Wars movie, the one with all the fire, Planet Volcano, whatever it's called.
You in the fire tonight. Why?
I don't. I'm sorry, dude. Like,
It's too real.
thank you for the bits, guys. And by the
oh,
way,
we're live. Oh,
we're live. Yeah, we're live. Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
thanks.
I talked.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
All right, by the way, we have new emotes, chat, so you can sub to have fun with those. That's
Do
right.
we?
Yes, we do. I talked to Nutcase, and I paid.
Oh, you got the ones from Nutcase. Okay,
Mhm.
awesome.
I made it a deal. Here we go, guys. Check out the new emotes. We got ourselves some goddamn Task, the Kobold Ranger, Panic, Greckles, Borky, and Gripples, baby.
Nice.
I didn't realize Gripples was in the New Day.
Grip pulls rocks. Grip pulls rocks. Yeah. Happy
I'll take
Rusev Day. Thank you very much, guys. It is a happy Rusev Day. Oh man, people are just enjoying all. Ooh, look at this. Everyone's enjoying it.
Yeah.
Rusev Day.
Yeah, this was a good idea. This is good. Like I had
Do you have it set up where if people subscribe, you can get more emotes?
you have to no. I have it so like you have to subscribe to get the emotes.
No. I mean,
You
like,
have like $9.99 and $24.99.
I have a $9.99 one, but I don't have a $25 one. I don't know what to do for that one. I've never thought of something that's worth $20. I tried to like say, can I have Taka Sucks? Because if you're gonna pay me $25, you should be able to say it. I mean, am I wrong?
Dude, Curtis, for $25, you can do whatever you want.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Oh, Guy Jinguma subbed. Everyone, congratulations.
Yay!
Curtis.
I have to get the emotes.
Yeah.
I hate that guy.
Curtis,
Yeah.
you have on the Twitch stream DNS the Unexpectables.
What? What?
Do not suspect the Unexpectables.
Wait, on the
The name of the stream
The
is
name of the thing is DNS, the Unexpectables. So
Oh,
do
for
not
the love of
suspect the
God! I fuck,
Unexpectables.
guys, you gotta forgive me.
It's fine, dude. It's fine.
It's fine, I like
fine.
Oh God, if you guys judge me anymore, I am gonna break down. I am
Dungeons
like
and
this.
Stupid.
I am like I this fuck, close. Guys, you gotta forgive me.
Dungeons and Stupid. I
I'm
love
like
it.
We
on
love
the
you,
fucking
Curtis.
edge.
Stupid.
Fine, I go change the S to a T, everyone.
Oh, for
Okay.
fuck's sake.
No, hey, let him do it.
No,
It's all
someone
right,
already
let him do it.
changed it? Oh my God, someone already changed it. Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Was it changed? Nice.
Someone already
Yeah,
changed
well,
it.
I didn't refresh the page, so
thought
I don't
put a
care.
D&D.
I just want to look
guess
at
I
it.
put the S instead of the D, which means all right. This
Right next.
guys,
I'm
this
not
calls
refreshing
for
the
4
page.
hours of anxiety and deep breathing. I think this is what it calls for. I think this is
Alright,
the most
so-
rational decision I can make right now.
Don't worry, Curtis. I took a screenshot of DNS, so now it's there forever.
That's good. Okay.
All right. Are you guys ready to go?
No, we're really not. We got a couple announcements real fast here. We're going to jump in here real fast, guys. First of all, thank you so much for coming to the Fan Art Mondays, everybody. It's always a blast. We have a lot of fun there. If you haven't checked it out, definitely check it out. People are asking if we're going to put that up on YouTube. No, I will not be, because that's kind of private for the community a little bit. And I think I prefer that to be a live show. And if you miss it, however, you can go back and rewatch the VOD on Twitch here.
Oh, my.
Yes, indeedy. Zito's also not in the game, so we're not starting yet because Zito has to join.
Oh.
Fair enough.
No, Zito's.
Oh,
dead.
it DNS'd on me.
We are
Sorry
now
about
joined
that.
by Tusk, everybody. Another quick
fucking
thing, guys.
love
We
you,
do
Zito.
for those who don't know, for those who actually have found out, we have a podcast. You hear that? You know that, guys?
What?
That we have
What?
a podcast, and you can find.
She would have podcasted.
No, and you know, like Zoink Scoop. All right. Oh, that morph. Thank you so much. Wow. The red Stormcrow. Thank you for the bits. That morph guy. Thank you so much for the bits. We'll be doing a bit shout out at the end of the stream, guys. Of course, too. Don't worry. I'll be going through that. But the podcast is available on Google and on iTunes. And if you guys give a rating on there, it actually helps, unlike YouTube, where you have to subscribe, click the bell, go into the bell, choose the amount of bell you want. You know, it's just good, fun stuff, guys. And by the way, the subscriptions and the bits you give keep this show going. And it's been incredible, the love and support we've been getting from you guys. And all we want to do is keep playing this silly game with you guys. And have
Thank
a
you
good
for your
time.
future glass.
Exactly. Now, I can personally, by the way, I actually did it real fast before we start. I went on a D&D binge this week, and I am almost all caught up with the Adventure Zone. Almost all caught up. Almost all.
Cool. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Now,
I have to do that.
Oh yeah, it's only 1 hour episodes. It's okay, Nadine. Nadine, anything you want to shout out? Any new changes that you wanted to go over, or is it
Is there any new changes that I should know about? My world's been turned upside down with my other job being weird this week. So
Oh, no worries. Nothing that I can think of. I thought you mentioned you wanted to do something, but that's okay.
oh great, now I'm gonna wake up at 4 a.m. and remember what it was.
Now we actually, I'll tell you this, guys. We actually have something kind of neat that thanks to Sky Blue Shinks, we actually got made. We have a theme music, guys. We have a theme song now.
Yeah.
I would really like any excitement because I spent money on it. Like I really. I'm packing an extra hour onto the anxiety after this real fast here. From Sky Blue
Get a
Shinks.
motherfucking nope.
Now, what I'm thinking is we'll fucking shit. We're
You needed that. Be honest.
Yes, you did.
It was like the birth of your child, and then that Newton was like rocket out of space with how important that Newton was. Oh my god!
The cosmic newt.
Oh,
when my coffin's being lowered into the ground, guys, I want you to know this. If Zito's there, just does a duck call, I will,
he just does the.
But guys, I think are we all ready to play some motherfucking D&D?
All right, we have a game to play.
All right, guys, I'm gonna now that the song is 52 seconds long, and then after it's done, I'm gonna do my a double snap, which means you can start it in, okay?
Okay.
Alrighty, guys, welcome to the Unexpectables. Nadine's turn, go. She's playing again! Okay, alright, go for it, Nadine. Did we lose her?
Oh no, my microphone was.
No, for the love of God! No, we're doing it all over again! We're doing it all.
I was talking. You're like, are you gonna talk? I'm like, I am talking. Oh, wait. Shoot.
Alrighty,
Well,
that's good. Thank you for all the bit drops, guys. That does not go to our tech stuff. I'll tell you that. All right, go for it, Nadine.
Sorry. All right. When last we left our heroes, Paddock the Tiefling Bard, Pass the Kobold Ranger, Borky the Orc Barbarian, Breckles the Kenku Rogue, and a newfound friend in Remy the Kenku Griffin Rider, the party was making their way back to their home of Alavast. After a stop in Humbrack Village, a simple farming town, the party decided to help with the local problem. The night prior to the party's arrival in the town, a hag had stolen away a baby from its crib. Determined to get the infant back, the party pursued the hag into a small bog, only to find the hag disarmed, literally, and without the stolen baby, and on death's door. After negotiations and some revelations, Borky managed to finish off the hag with a solid suplex. After following after following the hag's lead and the off-sounded cry of a bleeding goat led the party to Anj, a large creature tending to a flock of massive goats, and the stolen baby resting in his palms. With a peaceful deception and a few indulgences into Anj's food offerings, the baby was given to Panic by Anj, and the party left the creature to its goats. Now, making their way back through the swamp, back to Humbrak, the party strides forward.
Oh, lads, I got a question for y'all.
What's that?
You know, if I ever retire, and I will someday, I'm thinking I would like to live in a swamp.
Why?
Why?
Why a
You know,
swamp?
I just, I'd be alone all the time. I can ask people to get out of it. Sounds like fun.
But you would be alone, literally,
I mean,
forever.
I feel like being a big green guy living in a swamp would make me happy.
What you need is a killer treehouse.
I would need, yes. Like,
You just need a big sign out front that says "No girls allowed."
but one would be allowed because I want to try and find true love. Speaking of true love, you look adorable with that baby, Panic.
The baby Panic is currently grabbing your hair and it has a big handful of hair in its hand and is not letting go.
Don't pull.
How hard
Just,
is the baby pulling?
It's just holding on to it like a handlebar almost.
While these guys are kind of doing their thing, Remy's going to have been moving ahead to get back this baby as soon as possible because there's a lot of nice things out here.
Yeah.
What's our surroundings, or is this literally right after we got the baby?
You guys have walked down the incline. Anja's cry is fading into the distance. And as you guys walk, you're hit again with the humidity of the bog. Your feet sink into the grass deep, and you even feel some water creeping in through your shoes. And for some of you who don't wear shoes, it's cold water. As you guys make your way, there are inlets of water scattered around. There's cattails and skunkweed and lots of trees with witches' hair dangling down. There's also permanently, despite the change in the day, there's always seems to be a mist almost over top of the water surface. And as you guys move, it's kicked up and swirling at your feet.
May I roll a perception check to make sure that nothing is coming at us or lurking in said waters?
Yeah, go ahead. Perception check with advantage due to your Kenku.
Ooh, 16.
Okay. You span the horizon. You see a few crows. You see a few small frogs. Other than that, it seems quiet.
Remember, there's 2 other hags that we have to deal with.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check the baby for any injuries.
Okay.
There was Leecha, and who's the other one?
Leecha was the only one that we got a name for.
Oh.
What would that be,
We have to name the other hag then.
I'll leave that up to you, Borky.
Haggy.
Would that be a perception or a medicine check?
Medicine.
Okay.
Children's
That
health.
is a 7.
7. It's a baby. It's not dead. It's breathing, so it's probably fine.
Is there water deep enough that I can get under?
Let me roll for that. Let me actually crack out my dice, because that would be smart.
I'm proud of you, Nadine. Every day.
I know. Looking around, it's mostly shallow puddles at this point.
Okay. Is there enough brush and stuff that I could jump into stealth?
There is. It's super scarce. You would pop in and out of stealth. Plus, with the fog, you might lose your party as well.
If I was about 10 feet away from him?
You could. I'd say stealth with disadvantage.
Okay. Oh, wow. I fall down.
Can Borky...
That's 1.
Remy, you watch as Greckles is like, I'm going to go hide, and takes 2 big steps and just slips on the mud and goes face first. And a few of his personal belongings spill out onto the ground, including that mask you saw him obsessing over.
I picked that up immediately. I'm going to sleight of hand that. That is a 21.
Okay. I want you to roll a perception check with advantage, Remy.
17.
You see something white and then it disappears. You don't get a full glance of what it is.
Are you all right?
Oh, this is just not my day. I can't wait to get back home.
Remy's gonna pick up the other belongings and then help Greckles to his feet.
Yeah, you pick up his acid dagger of stab, the other thing he also regularly drops.
He's got a knife.
We might as well call this the slippery acid dagger of stab.
Just keep your eyes peeled and try not to go too far ahead.
I want to okay, so I'm looking at primeval awareness because I feel like this is the only time it's ever going to be fucking useful anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
At the beginning of your 3rd level, you can use your action to expend 1 ranger spell slot to focus your awareness on the region around you. For 1 minute, you could expend a spell slot and sense whether a fallen creature is present within 1 minute. It allows up to 6 miles if you are in favorite terrain. Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elements, fae, fiends, and undead.
Is it like predator vision?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
More like sonar.
Okay.
Okay. What are you gonna look for?
What would hags fall under?
Faye?
Would you know? Would Task know?
I mean, we killed one. I don't.
I guess I'd say you would figure out it was Faye because of the fear of the face slicer.
It would fall under jobbers, Nadine. That's what it would.
Actually, that. Okay, so Faye, I guess. Yes.
Okay. You guys watch as Task gets on the ground. His eyes narrow, his ears perk up, despite all the crickets and all the bugs and the sound of poop of toads jumping into the water. You close your eyes and you sense hags right at the edge, deeper into the bog, the opposite direction you're going, 2 of them, far, far away, and far away from Anj as well. Based on that, you get the sense that Meyer Hare got about halfway to her destination before.
Can he
her.
discern direction?
Based on where you are, it's further westward and deeper.
So the opposite,
Sorry.
opposite direction we want to go then.
Yeah, it's opposite to the town. It's far away from the town.
Okay.
For obvious reasons.
Okay.
All right, I'll relay this to everyone else, I suppose.
Okay.
In that case, what's going to be our marching order, boys?
Get the kid home first.
Protect the Babu.
I would agree. There's no need to put him in any more danger.
I agree as well. I'll move between anybody, but I don't want to be in the front or the back.
Remy will take point.
I'll take the back.
Borky will be right behind Panic the whole time, like looming over him.
Okay.
And I'll be sandwiched between Borky and Task.
This is a fun team we have up right now. This is good.
As you guys move and get into position, you begin to move. Panic, at this point, the baby's like yanking your hair, like shaking it like a rattle almost, like just
Okay.
And it's like reaching out and trying to grab the circlet of blasting, like it's shiny.
Oh
no! Okay, I'm gonna see if I can hum a little to it to calm it down.
Okay, roll a performance.
Come on, baby! Come on, baby! Come on, baby!
Roll that lullaby.
That is a
11.
11.
Okay. I will roll with advantage because it is a baby.
Roll for baby.
Roll for baby.
Roll.
Ooh.
That is a 2, by the way.
As you begin to sing to it, you see the tears welling, and then it begins to cry, and it's loud.
Okay. I like a chain full of keys. I take out my gold sack, and I start jingling it in front of him.
Okay.
Jingle keys.
If this doesn't work, I have a plan.
Task, for your experiences, I think out of everyone, you're the only one who had a younger sibling in Israeli.
Yeah.
She is a siren. This is nothing. She could make the cave walls shake. I will roll for baby again. Oh, Jesus Christ.
As long as baby doesn't attract other things, that's my only worry.
The baby is like kicking from you, like from your body almost, and it's like kicks at like the bag, like it's freaking them out more.
Okay.
I got a plan. Let me try something.
Okay, I put my money away.
No. Borky pulls out Gripples. Just hear me out, guys. Hear me out.
Okay. Oh,
No. Now the way Gripples works is Borky has to activate it, right? That's the way it works, right?
To make him explode, yes.
Okay, Borky has to activate it. Borky goes out. Oh, who's this? Who's this right here? Oh, is this the cripples? Is this the cripples right here? Is the cripples, isn't it? Oh.
This is with disadvantage because that thing's creepy.
I'm praying to God that you'll allow me to just go.
The baby starts shrieking.
Ah, damn it!
I cast calm emotions.
Okay.
Thank God.
The baby's screaming and screaming and screaming, and then just nothing. Just stops.
Oh, this is why I don't want kids.
Remy is gonna snap his head around.
What are you four doing?
Don't look at me. I didn't do anything.
Is it? He's snapping his head around by like he's actually walking forward. His head just turns completely around like a bird.
I'll spend another primeval awareness.
Okay. No movement from the forms.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank God.
Remy's gonna reach into his pack and toss Panic a cookie. If it starts to wake up again, give it that.
Can I determine how old this baby is?
It's a newborn. It does not have teeth.
You're going to have to mulch it.
I think.
Regurgitation. Oh no.
Not regurgitation. Just break it up into small crumbs.
I think the calm emotions will last until we get to town, at least.
Then let's get to it. Then let's go faster.
Borky holds up Gripples. You're bad with kids. You're bad with kids, Gripples.
The young soon will fall.
Oh my God. Whoa, dude. Ow, dude.
Oh, come on. I've been doing it this whole time.
Yeah, but.
Anywho.
Oh,
Can Remy roll another perception to make sure that their path ahead is clear?
Yeah, I'd like to roll perception as well.
That is a 16.
And that is a 17.
It's clear. You're now recognizing trees and other things. You also find the corpses of the beasts you've slain, or at least what's left of them, currently being pecked at and peeled away by crows, which all scatter as you break through the brush.
So are we technically out of the bog area?
You're still in the bog. You were fighting them in a bog. But you know you're getting close to the village at this point. And you guys are walking together.
Can Borky roll a perception check just to see if, just scout around, look at like the water, see if anything gets deeper, in case of occasional frogs might eat Task or Greckles.
Okay, sure. Roll frog vision.
Froggo vision?
Froggo vision.
Has as he's doing that, has the scenery changed at all? Deeper water, more brush, anything like that?
I think that's what he's checking for right now.
Oh, okay, my bad.
That is what I'm checking right now. Attributes and... Oh no, what happened to my skill tree? This is not good. My character sheet is I can't access my character sheet. My player.
Okay.
Hold on.
There you go.
Oh, there it is.
You're on core.
There we go.
You're on bio. You weren't on your core.
Oh Jesus! I could have sworn I was on character sheet. Sorry about that. All right, here we
Well,
go.
I went through. I had to fix some stuff. So.
Perception check. And is Borky has it. That's a 6. Borky's still pissed at Gripples.
As you're walking, who's in front of Borky again? Who's in front of Borky?
Panic.
Is it Panic? Panic, as you're walking with the baby, you're really focused on the baby, and you walk forward and you push forward a branch, and then you let go of it, and Borky, you're looking at like a tree, and it smacks right into your face.
Oh, fuck!
I
can't believe you've done this.
Can I roll a separate perception check to check for geography?
Sure.
Okay. That's a 15.
Okay. You look around, bog, but as you see a break through the trees, you see where Anj is. You see his hill in the distance.
Oh.
And you see some small brown forms moving.
Oh.
It's his goats. Don't worry about it.
Okay, it was just goats.
There's lots of them. Like, you see tons of them.
I thought maybe two large brown forms. Ooh.
As we're walking, I'd like to roll an Arcana check just to make sure that there's no residual magic that is identifiable to somebody other than the parties.
That's not a bad idea.
And that's going to be a 9.
No.
9?
A 9. A big fat 9.
You don't know much about magic, but swamps are probably just made of magic at this point.
That's a good
giant
point.
frogs, hags, whatever the hell that giant green thing was.
I'm pretty sure that was just a ball of magic.
How's the wispy mist? Is that getting thicker?
It's thinning out. It's starting to thin out a bit.
Okay. Whenever I get a chance, if I can be within about 15 feet of Borky, I'd love to jump in stealth.
You actually, upon this point, like doing all your scouting and looking, you guys reach the break of the trees and you see the village in the distance.
Hooray!
yay.
We did
We
it.
made it.
What time is it?
It is nighttime. It is it's at this point, it's like the sun's gone. Like you
Okay.
just barely see, it's like pink, just a soft, gentle pink at the horizon.
Wait a fucking hot second. Before we go any further, I'm going to expend my last primeval awareness to make sure this is not an illusion.
Ooh, good call.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Any hags in this town?
You detect no entities.
Wait, no people?
No,
It's out of your,
hags.
Nope.
it appears to be out of your range now at this point.
Okay, yeah, the hags are behind us that are out of my range, but I just wanted to make sure there was, like, no hags as we're going forward, so it's like, shit, we're walking right into
Actually-
their lair.
I just realized something. You do detect Fae. You detect Fae from the baby.
Oh.
Right, because shapeshifter.
It's a shapeshifter, yeah. But,
It's faint, but it's there.
It's an Odo.
well, that goes, I guess that goes without saying, because the thing is a changeling, so it's like, hey, it's got a little bit of everything in it. Well, the kid's Fae, but I'm sure it's not going to attack us, so I think we're out of the woods.
Then I guess what
Literally.
the hag told us was the truth. Then
I suplexed her, you know, that was pretty crazy.
We should keep moving. We need to
Let's-
return this child to its
Yep.
mother.
Yeah, let's do that.
as soon as possible before this thing wakes back up.
Remy's gonna start walking back towards that basically town hall where everybody was gathered to see if
Yeah.
the door is still open.
You guys walk through the tall grass. You make your way past the giant rune stones, which there's actually a few more near the edge of these woods. And eventually you make your way back into town. You see some lights on in the houses, and you do see Tony, blacksmith. He's smoking a pipe. And the moment he sees you, he just drops the pipe and he runs over. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Hi, hello, Thomas. Hello. And he goes to take the baby.
If it's all the same, I'd rather the mother be the first person to hold him.
Yes, where's Anna?
She's inside the town hall.
Well, that's where we need to be.
Let's go.
Hey, actually,
Okay.
real fast before they go in, Borky actually kind of wants to grab everyone real quick for like 1 second, real fast.
Okay,
Alright,
Tony.
what's up?
Tony heads in without you guys and just like leaves the door open behind him.
Should we like, cause like the hag said the baby is like magic, but do they know that? And should they know that?
I believe it's something they should know.
Oh, are you sure?
They don't need to know the origins, they just need to know the kid possesses some magic.
At the very least, the mother should know.
Well, yeah, I think that goes without question, but like,
Yes, we don't want the town getting spooked and doing anything drastic.
that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
I would suggest we escort the mother back to her home and perhaps talk to her about it there, away from everyone else.
Give her the babu, and then we go with her to the town hall. Yeah, yeah,
Finger gunning.
yeah, yeah.
Let's just get to her first.
Yeah, let's leave the magic comment in private with her.
There you
Yes,
go.
if she wants to tell the town later, then that's her judgment.
Yay.
Okay.
That being said, Remy's then gonna walk inside.
You take one step and you hear a crashing noise, and Anna's at the door frame. Like snap, just like that. And she runs up to you, and she's got like just tear stains on her eyes. She goes, Thomas, oh my god, Thomas! And she just rushes to you, panic.
I hold the baby out to her.
And she strokes its face, she brings it in, and she's like rests her forehead up against the baby's forehead, and she's just crying with joy, like absolutely crying. And Tony comes over and he's like, oh, Anna, and he kind of stumbles down the stairs, and he's got like a sheepskin, he kind of just puts it over her. Like, okay, Jesus, Kinter. And she goes, he's not crying, he's not doing anything. What's going on?
Oh, that's that's my doing. Hang on, and I dispel calm emotions.
The baby just erupts into crying.
There
And,
it is,
like,
there it is.
I say, there you go.
For Tony's like, oh Jesus, and then like Anna's just, she doesn't care, she does not care, and immediately she kind of turns privately and then begins to nurse the baby, and Tony kind of just like makes sure the sheepskin's on her, and he turns and he goes, thank you, like mouthing to you.
If it's all the same, we would like to escort her back to her home.
And
Yes,
then-
ma'am. We When you're ready to talk, we have something to discuss with you.
Okay, Thomas. And she's like just adjusting him.
We'll give you some time.
Thank you.
We should
And
probably
you just see
sleep.
everything kind of hit her. Like she just like she puts one hand on her forehead and kind of brings it down, and you just see the stress. Like even losing the stress is stressful. So he's like, okay, let's sit down. Let's sit down on the steps, and he just helps her out. Anna looks up to you. I'll meet you at my house. You still have the key.
Yep, I do
Very
have the
well.
key.
We'll meet you there.
There's some blankets if you'd like to rest, and there's some food if you'd like to eat as well. I don't have very much.
If it's all the same, I think it would be best if we actually went there first, because as far as we know, something else. We don't know if anything else might be there. We did kind of leave the door open.
So out of character, real fast. How about like two of us stayed like to inform the town of what happened, and the other three can like go with.
I was actually going to suggest that the four of you go with her, and then Remy can just kind of do the debriefing essentially.
The soldier bit.
Can Borky stay with you actually?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
All right, cool.
That makes sense.
Okay,
I'm down with that.
All right.
Yep.
Nadine,
So you guys split up.
Can we? We're splitting the party. Are
Yeah,
you okay?
this is fine. This is fine.
Okay.
You got three who head out. Remy and Borky. Tony is kind of like he's just making sure that everything's okay. You even see a few other like women and men, the Dragonborn and the door from before come out and kind of talk to her, and they're just like, "Oh, we told you you had nothing to worry about," and like patting her and all that. The Dragonborn gives you like a jutted of the chin, and Tony gets up and kind of dusts off his pants and walks over, slopping through the mud. He did good work this day.
You can thank this guy right here.
He kept a cool head. Barky puts this like slaps his arm around Remy really hard.
This guy right here. This guy right here. This guy is so
Just pointing right at him with a big finger.
This guy, he kept it together. I mean, the other bird almost died, but him right here, this guy kept it together.
You're not here to say thank you.
You're much too kind, Borky, I assure you.
No, it's true. And I mean this honestly. It's been great having him around. And you can thank the.
I was hoping to potentially retire, or at least take a break this winter, but after what I've seen you do, I think the army, given the kindness you've given to us, could use a few extra weapons from me. I'd be happy to provide a few free ones in your name.
That is very generous of you. Thank you.
What kind of weapons do you provide?
Swords. I mean, honestly, I just make horse tackle things for farmers, fix some tools and things like that. But I can make a few daggers and swords, simple.
That's pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Borky just kind of pats his giant axe.
Yeah.
He realizes his axe is giant in comparison.
Tony turns and looks at you. Yeah, he's kind of.
Assuming Borky doesn't hold him back in a hug, he's going to walk over to Anna real quick and put a talon on her shoulder.
She kind of jolts a bit and then looks up at you. The baby, she's just cradling the baby at this point, like kind of patting it on the back and like bouncing it.
I told you we'd find your child.
I hate to be a jerk, but I didn't think you could do it.
If I were in your position, I wouldn't believe any person that told me they could find my child. I understand.
Thank you.
You should go with our friends here. They'll get you back home safely. We have to debrief the town.
Oh, okay. The orc.
Yes, he'll be with me.
Yep.
Okay.
He waves. Like really quickly.
She gets up and like the other one, like, do you need any help? Do you need to be walked home? And she's like, no, I'm fine. And she takes the sheepskin, she puts it over top of her baby, and she begins to walk towards her house.
Okay, so are we debriefing the town now, or?
Well, we're gonna go inside, and then Monty will tell us who goes first.
Sorry.
Okay. You're gonna go inside the town hall?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, basically where everybody is that was strategizing. There was that room.
You go in. It's Tony, it's the two women, and then it's about 5 other people. Looks like mostly like probably major farmers. They suntanned and hard workers. There's one dwarf fellow with kind of a short beard, surprisingly, probably a little too warm for the summer, and a shaved head. There is a male dragonborn who's green. He's very muscular, has kind of actually like a bag on his back, like kind of like a satchel bag on his back. And then you see another human man, about the same age as Tony, except for black, long hair, kind of in a ponytail on his back. And they're all wearing kind of pretty simple linen clothing, patched up to heck, like absolutely patched up to heck. And they're kind of talking about what happened, and they go silent the moment you come into the room. Just the authoritative presence.
Borky kind of stands behind Remy, kind of to the side a little bit.
The dwarf gives you a cautionary glance, Borky. Like a little bit, like he raises one eye, like,
He gives me the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
A little bit.
Will you allow me to roll an insight to figure out whether he's suspicious or if that's just it's strange to see an orc here?
Yeah, roll an insight.
That's a 6. He's a guy, dude. He looks like The Rock.
Something that must be the pebble.
Does Borky notice the look?
Yeah, I'd say because he's looking directly at you. You can roll an insight as well.
Oh, insight? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, insight. Where's insight?
The boulder.
You mean
The gallopter.
You mean perception or no insight?
No insight.
Insight is basically like sense motive type
15.
thing. Ooh.
Oh, you guys got natural ones on the other end of that. You look at it, and Borky, you are no stranger. Sometimes dwarves don't really like orcs a whole lot. It's kind of like both parties don't really like each other. It's not so much like they'll kill each other on sight. It's just like there's a bit of a mistrust between the two.
Can Borky, as he's walking in following Remy, can he just like do a fake tip of the hat with no hat, like at him?
Roll a charisma check.
Oh yeah, buddy, get it.
Come on, baby, nat 20. Let's go.
20.
Okay, hold on. I like.
And before nat 1.
Monty, no.
Either or. This is a charisma.
You gotta save a charisma.
Just a straight charisma check.
Charisma. Yeah.
7.
Oh, nat 20 on the other side. Damn it.
He just kind of snorts and looks to the table.
And Borky just keeps his hand in the tip pose as he follows Remy with a grimace. It didn't work.
Remy, you have
jazz hands.
Jazz hands.
Remy, you have the floor.
I hope we're not interrupting anything.
Absolutely not, the Dragonborn says.
How smooth is his voice?
It looks like Common isn't his first language.
Oh, so it's very accented?
A little bit. It takes him some time.
Okay,
you can tell there's some gears going in the back.
Okay.
I have some good news and some bad news. While retrieving the child, we were able to kill one of the hags.
Yep, this one right here.
They all nod.
Borky pulls out the head. Yeah, this one right here.
Damn it!
The Dragonborn smiles. The human also is like, not bad. The dwarf is like, hell yeah! Like, this works awesome.
I like the nonchalantness. Yeah, this one right here.
Borky does a finger gun.
I'm going to his head.
Borky does a finger gun at the dwarf back.
And then immediately his face goes, okay, well, no.
Instantly best friends.
And the bad news.
There are still 2 others unaccounted for. They're much deeper into the woods. Our companion, the dragon thing, he was able to sense them.
Yeah.
Tony, and the Dragonborn turns to Tony. It is either more runes or a wizard. We need wizard. And Tony scratches the back of the neck and goes, yeah.
I beg your pardon.
We are one of many villages that does not have a resident wizard. We've had visitations from druids, but no wizard. Wizards tend to help with the nature of this entire place. Magic seems to persist here, and having a wizard locally is safer for a community. If there arises a problem of the arcane, such as a hag, we have someone to consult.
Are you saying you know the location of one?
No, we would need to inquire about one. But it's a cost, so we must consider it. But I'm sure if we put in a letter and explain what has happened, and perhaps if you could send a word as well, we could probably settle something. For now, we will double our guard and ensure that most of our homes are locked, salt the windows, and wait until we hear back from the city.
We are on our way back to Alavast. We could perhaps put in a word. Let them know if you need assistance.
Would greatly appreciate that, yes.
Of course. I have my word.
I will make sure Greckles does that.
You're going to let Greckles do it?
Oh, he loves doing things.
I see.
His favorite thing to do is just stuff.
I would think your friend Task would be the most suited, being
no.
soldier type. But
Wow,
you to your judgment. You know them better than I.
I mean, do I though?
Does he?
No, sorry, not to backtrack a little bit, but you did say that there's 2 more hags, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there are 2 minutes.
Here's the again. Borky leans down and just whispers real fast.
Should we tell them about Ange and how Ange ripped off a giant hag's arm, and Ange is like, "Hey, don't mess with me. I won't mess with you."
Have you ever been to the open fields where the goats graze?
They all look to each other. Goats?
Yes, through the swamps, there's a opened grassland. Many goats and a large creature is the best word I can use to describe it.
No, we haven't. We haven't gone past the bog.
Well, that's where we found the child.
It's a strange creature.
Yes, it seemed friendly, though rather innocent, very childlike.
The best
I don't
way
believe
to
it to be a threat, but it might be worth investigating,
Yeah. So
especially if you get a wizard.
what? Yeah.
Yeah, finger. Yeah, just just nodding.
Yeah. That's good.
I simply wished you to be aware of its presence. I don't believe it means you any harm. It actually saved the child.
Well, if it doesn't bother us, we won't bother it.
That sounds.
Understood.
It seems like
I-
the kind of thing that doesn't like to bother people.
I'd prefer not to attract any more things to this village. I'm sure you understand.
Absolutely.
Anyway, this has been a very stressful day. I think we all could use some rest. Thank you again.
Actually, I think
We should meet up with-
I'm gonna ask when I get back, I'm gonna ask my friend Lily if she can go talk to him or something, or a druid, because like I think it's like a druid, but like a caveman.
Your friend is a druid.
Yeah, I do. She's a daubs. Totes of daubs.
God damn it.
I don't understand your lingo, but
It's
sure.
orcish.
Ah, I see. You'll forgive me. I'm not very fluent in Orcish.
Oh, it's okay. A lot of people don't know about orcs.
Are we still on front of everybody while we're doing this?
Yeah, and
Yes.
everyone is like leaving at this point. Like even the Dragonborn's just like, good night.
Perhaps we should meet up with your companions.
I mean, I guess.
Meanwhile,
Back
the
in the
rest of you
Hall of
guys-
Justice.
Panic, Task, and Greckles, you guys make your way to Anna's home. It looks like the wind blew the door closed. Based on the fact that there's leaves and stuff inside. There's a decent
Check
amount
for
of...
mushrooms.
Okay.
Yes.
Roll an investigation check.
Can do.
13.
Okay.
A 13 as well.
Why
Let's go
not?
for 3.
11.
You guys, between the 3 of you scouring up and down, you find one more mushroom in the crib, which appears, when you pick it up, you feel a little drowsy. You feel a little sleepy.
Oh no, don't put that shit in a bottle.
Okay, you put it in a bottle.
Yep.
And other than that, is there anything else you guys want to look for?
Panic's gonna find a chair, sit down. He's gonna play Song of Rest.
Okay.
Hey, task.
Yeah. Oh, hold on one second. I just want to put mushroom in bottle.
Okay, never mind.
No. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask if I could hold on to it, but it's cool.
No, it's okay. I wanted it. Fine, I guess.
No, it would be. I think it would be really. It would actually be kind of interesting if that could be made into some kind of like a sleeping poison
Sleep dart.
or something.
Sure, why not? Hand it over.
All right.
One for you guys to shoot into Borky when he wakes up one morning. Hey, stop.
Yes.
We have
Like a tranquilizer dart.
we have to call it the snooze button.
Oh man.
All right, and
You play
everybody
Song
gets-
of Rest.
Yeah, everybody gets 1d6 head points back.
Okay.
Monty, did you want to roll that for all of us, or do we do it individually?
I'd say, Panic, you roll it. You roll the 1d6, because then if anyone gets blamed, it's you.
I'm at full health, so I don't need it.
Hooray!
Oh,
Oh no! Enjoy your 1 hit point. Oh, don't. Oh, me! I healed you.
Aw.
Oh.
Eventually, as you're resting there, you're playing your song. You end your song, and then Anna comes in.
I'm gonna be kind of off in the shadows.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
You don't
that,
say.
that is really weird for you.
Dude, you're really turning over a new feather here.
All right, so approach her. Just to let you know, the hag came in and used mushrooms to block any noise or to create some kind of silent spell or to even lull your child to sleep. We've looked through the house, made sure there were not any more mushrooms to be found. Just be wary going forward.
Okay. Thank you. And she puts a hand on your shoulder and gives it a bit of a squeeze.
Yep.
Did you help yourself to some food? I have some cream, and she goes over, and she kind of like goes to kind of find a place to put the baby down. She goes, I'm sorry. And she turns to you, Panic. Do you mind holding him? He seems like you.
I don't know about that, but it's okay.
Okay. You take him, and he's fine. He's been fed, and he seems like he's been properly cared for at this point.
You eat something as well. After you've had a small bit of nourishment, we'd like to actually tell you something.
Of course. And she goes in, and you see her open a cupboard, and she pulls out a loaf of bread and some cheese, just some dried cheese, and she begins to slice it, and she puts like some cheese on it, and she offers a piece to each of you.
That's fair. Take a piece.
I'll take a piece as well.
It's very nice cheese. It's very creamy. It's smoked as well.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's smoked. It's smoked apple cheese almost.
I just
And
want
the
it.
bread is crisp. It's crunchy. It's just flaky crust as well. And she gives her a generous, like you see her with the knife going through the cheese, and she goes, okay, small piece, and then bigger piece, and then she cuts for herself. And she eats pretty ravenously. She's had a stressful day, so
She
also
deserves it.
Clap,
Yep.
clap.
she goes over and she grabs a pitcher as well and drinks some water.
Yep. So once she looks like she's had a complete amount of food that like can sustain a little bit of more emotion in her, Task will then perk up.
She goes over, and there's that one chair that you notice with the shawl on it. And she goes over and she sits down on it, and then she grabs the shawl and kind of brings it over herself.
Yep.
And then she like leans over, and the baby Panic is looking up at your beautiful tiara. It's very shiny, and is just like you can see reflecting in the baby's eye, and the baby's just reaching for it.
Task will hold his
Okay,
hand
no,
up.
okay.
Task will hold his hand up to take the tiara, like hand it
No,
over.
no. I'm gonna do something. Okay. All right. So, seeing that the baby likes shiny objects, like you do, Panic is going to see what can I do this with. I'm going to hang on. I'm looking for something to do this with.
But what is the dude?
I'm gonna take a gold coin,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast prestidigitation on it to make it very shiny.
The mother looks like, I don't mean to be mean, but that's kind of a choking hazard.
If you roll
I'm
on
not
that
going to
one,
give
you'll
it-
blind the baby.
I'm not going to give it to him. Just
You like tease the baby like a dog with a treat.
God,
I'm not-
damn it, you are savage.
I'm not built for babies.
In any case,
Borky and Remy, at this point, you guys are up at the door of Anna's house as well.
Is it closed or open?
Knock, 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 knock.
It's
knock,
close.
knock.
I opened it.
Okay. From the shadows, the automatic door system seems to work, and the door opens.
Well played.
I'm not for the record. I'm not stealthing. I'm just kind of staying out of the way.
Okay,
Okay.
does Borky notice Greckles in the shadows?
Yeah, you see him.
I mean, you open
Oh,
the door.
whew, oh my goodness. Borky walks past him after being spooked for a second.
Anna turns to look at you, Task, as you're about to say something. What were you going to say?
The hags in the forest, or in the swamp rather, had spoken to us and said that your child has some sort of magical connection. That's the reason why they were drawn to it. It's
Her eyes immediately like purse, like they narrow, and they look at you very strangely, like what? And just like she looks to you, and then she looks to you, Panic, and like she doesn't ask, she just takes the baby back, and she brings it to herself, and she looks very concerned. Like he'll be a wizard or a sorcerer.
no.
Not Not quite. Promise you won't freak out.
I promise.
She brings the baby to her shoulder and kind of like tucks it closer to herself.
My friend Task here, he has the ability to sense what kind of energy certain creatures give off.
Creatures.
Well,
you know, the Fae. Like, say, for example, Fae, demons. He points over to like Fae, devils. Points over to Panic.
Hey.
And he looks over to He looks over to Borky. Orcs. I can sense
Borky
the
does-
subspecies in people.
Excuse me.
And Task sensed some Fae energy emanating from your baby. And given the information we gathered while trying to rescue him, we believe he may be a changeling.
She looks to you, blinks. There's some contemplation in her head. No.
Well, it won't become apparent until the baby is older. For all intents and purposes, it is just a natural, and Anna's a human, right?
She's a human, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, a natural human baby. It won't show any signs until it is older. At least that's what I've come to gather.
Did the hags do this?
No, the hags
No.
did not do this. This is natural.
Your baby was born like this. We believe.
But- And then just you see immediately the realization dawn on her, and she just looks to the floor.
Borky's just sitting there. So who's the dad?
Motherfucker.
I smack him in the back of the head.
Oh, God.
Ma'am, if I may ask a question. Remy's going to point to the picture that he saw. Is that your husband?
Lewis, yes. We weren't married.
Is he the child's father?
She brings down Thomas and looks at him, the baby. And the baby's got like a bunch of his mom's hair in its hand.
Grappler, this one.
Strong grip.
So it was all a lie.
What was all a lie?
He left me. I thought he was gone.
He may very well. The nature of changelings is very strange. From what I've gathered, they are a dying.
Tell me what I'm supposed to do when he gets older. What am I supposed to do now?
Greckles actually is going to come out of the shadows for a minute and just kind of kneel down in front of Anna. What you can do is love that child with all your heart, to never let him go, and to love them, no matter who or what they are, because that is the most important thing in your life right now.
Changeling or not, it is still your baby. 100% your flesh and blood.
Borky's gonna try and
No matter who the dad is, that baby is still half of you. And sometimes dads suck.
Thank you. She stands up. I'm gonna put Thomas to bed. You can sleep wherever you wish in my house.
I'm rolling an insight check on this girl.
Yeah.
18.
Guess
15.
Guess I will too. Where is it? There it is. Hee-haw, 20.
Ooh.
Task, Greckles, panic, shock. The thing that you feel, and a lot of you know it, there's a lot of hurt there.
Mm-hmm.
But is it directed
lot.
towards her child, though?
No, it's a bit of self-loathing.
Okay. I
Like,
was just like, oh boy.
It literally it's hard to see. Looking at her face, it's I was an idiot. I was tricked.
Got him.
Panic is going. Is she off on her loan right now?
She's making her way down the bedroom hallway, like she's going into the nursery.
Panic's gonna follow.
Okay. She goes and she taps the mobile on top, leaning over top of the baby's bed. It's a griffin, and there's a dragon, and there's little birds. It's very cute. It looks like you assume Tony probably made it. The crib's very nice, very simple. And she puts the baby in there, and she goes, "I love you so much. I love you so much." And she pinches the baby's cheeks. "I'm so happy you're back." And she just looks at the baby. She hears you come in. You see her tilt her head, but she looks back.
This isn't your fault, you know.
I know.
You couldn't have known. And to be fair, changelings are a dying race. Every day they're being killed off by something. But given my time and my discoveries on my adventures, I can say that changelings don't just do this for propagation's sake. They fall, and they fall hard. I don't know what your life was like with the boy's father, but I can say that he did love you.
When he does reach that age, and she turns and looks at you, and she's got just tears coming down her face, I'll find a place to go. I'll find a place where we can be safe. Please do not tell anyone about my son.
My lips are sealed.
Thank you. And if anything happens to me, and she walks up to you and she takes your hand, Panic, can I bring him to you? Can you save him one more time if I need you?
Yes.
And she places a stone in your hand.
What is this?
It's a sending stone. I have the other half of it. If I ever need you, the stone will glow, and I'll leave a message for you. Just keep it somewhere safe.
All right. And
A
if
dresser
something
drawer in your bedroom,
and if something should ever happen to the town, both of you, feel free to drop by Alavast. We will let you in, and we will give you shelter in our tavern.
Yeah, there we go. Plug tavern.
Thank you. And she reaches up and she touches your face, actually. And it's not like flirtatious. There's nothing flirtatious about it. It's like she's trying to believe you're real, almost. Like this is a real person. And she grabs your face and she grabs your shoulders and she brings you in for a hug.
I hug her back, and Panic's eyes kind of like really off in the distance. He's never really felt a mother's touch before.
And as you stare forward, you see the baby sleeping in the crib, contently. And she lets you go. Okay, there's some blankets in the chest in the living room. You can use however many as you want. I can wash them tomorrow.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
You deserve some rest as well.
I think so. And Thomas, too.
Yes. Well, good night, Anna.
Good night. What was your name?
Panic. Panic Grimtongue.
Panic.
The best goddamn bard in the realm.
Newly appointed godfather.
A very strange title.
I guess so.
Good night. And she ducks out.
I'm panicking.
And you see her go into her bedroom. And gently, she doesn't close the door all the way. She does leave it open, even though she like the nursery as well. She's got it propped open as well, so she's not closing the doors tonight.
Mm-hmm. Well, Panic will
Rest you make a pillow forts?
yeah. Walk to the rest of the group.
Is there a
This is my spot. There are many others like it, but it's mine.
Okay, is there a couch that's now Borky's?
There's a couch. There's also the chair. There's also some extra cushions, and there's tons of blankets. It actually looks like she's a quilter, actually.
Oh, excellent. That makes this so much easier because Borky's taking the couch. Well,
Okay.
time to be hitting the all.
Hey,
The
Panic.
head hits the pillow.
It might be a good idea if we take watch. We don't know if those other two hags are going to come back.
That was what I was gonna suggest.
I agree.
Borky pops up. What?
Go back to sleep, Borky.
No, I want to talk about my emotions.
Go to sleep, Borky.
Oh.
Says God. No, I'm just joking.
Go to sleep, Borky. Okay, God, I guess. Do we actually take?
I agree, but if the hags do come by, wake me up first. They're afraid of my weapon.
That's fine. All right, I'll
Yep.
take first watch. Can Borky climb up to the top of the house?
You want what?
Really good vantage point.
What?
Okay.
I'm the bird now.
Go roll an athletics check.
You're in the rain, by the way.
Yes, I know. Okay, I got this.
All right, Goliath, let's go.
Nat 20!
Oh!
Nat
Are you kidding me? Did he just nat 20?
He just nat 20 it.
You like oh, what are the bars? Like the pull-up bars. You like full on just pull up onto the roof. Like you don't even have to like use your legs. You're just like roof.
Did Borky bork R up, like parkouring up?
You like launched yourself with your own arms. Like you just like catapulted yourself up onto
You
the
know
roof.
what I now witness? I witnessed Borky doing the side jump from Super Mario Odyssey.
That's pretty good. That's pretty strong, and that's
Wahoo!
Wahoo! And Borky does like the superhero landing really calmly, and then sits down.
I will say for the sake of this, everybody roll perception checks just right now.
Okay. Is it sight?
Yay, 10.
Sight based, you have advantage. Yeah.
11.
20 for
And
Remy.
Time for a nat one. Here comes a nat one. I'll take a 12 though. That works.
There's a lot of rain and also it's cold and wet up here. Gross. You eventually make your way down. Everybody does their respective watches. Panic, you got a lot on your mind. Greckles, you got a lot on your mind. Remy, you're up with Greckles. You guys switch out. What do you do?
Is Greckles going in to go to bed?
It appears so. Yeah, Greckles is just like, okay, I'm done. I assume.
Remy's gonna stop him before he goes in, since they're both outside.
Oh, what's up?
That was quite a speech.
Yeah, well, it kind of comes when you don't know your parents, or they're presumably killed.
I see. I figured advice like that only comes through living it.
Sometimes the want is stronger than the living.
And what do you want, Greckles?
To find my real family again.
Yes, in the long term, but short term, there's something you want too.
I want to go see Sully. She's been on my mind ever since ever since you caught us flying from the air. I worry about her. I have no idea what may be done to her. She could be dead for all I know.
That thing you carry around with you, did that belong to her?
What, this? And he pulls out the fan.
No, not that.
What?
The mask. You showed it when you first showed up, screaming about something or other.
Remy, do you believe in oaths of secrecy?
Yes, I do.
Then I apologize, but I can't tell you.
I'm not asking you to tell me, I'm asking to see it.
Why?
Because I'd like to give you a gift.
Greckles very begrudgingly doesn't even take it completely out of like his top where he's got it tucked in, just kind of flashes it.
When he does that, Remy is going to pull out a scroll. With your permission.
What do you plan to do?
When he says that, you will hear Contramendasium, and he will cast the men spell.
Mending spell? Okay.
Yep.
I would like you to roll a d100.
Oh,
dear.
shit,
Oh,
yeah!
Nat 100.
The DM's dice!
Nat 100. Come on, baby. 1 in 100, baby.
There we go. All right.
I want it.
Roll 1. 88.
Oh, that's good!
That's
Well, I don't know if high or low is good, so it's an 88.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
it's okay.
Nothing happens.
Um,
None of the cracks seal up.
Well, it was worth a shot.
well, I appreciate the sentiment. And he tucks it back in. I never did thank you for saving our lives, did I?
That's the good thing about friendship is you never have to.
That's true. I just hope once all this is said and done, we'll be able to see you again. I take it you're going to be going back to the front lines.
Yes, that's where I belong. That's where my family is.
Your family?
Some of it, yes, the riders.
Ah. It's a
You
good
see-
lot you have.
Yes, well, your family inside is quite the lot as well.
We get along. Been through a lot. And Greckles just kind of chuckles a little bit.
You've been more than a lot. You've certainly been through, dare I say, the very heavens, if what you tell me is true.
Well, that's probably about the extent that I can speak of it.
Just remember to lean on them. I didn't know about your family, but this can be your family as well.
I'm starting to see that more and more every day.
Good. Speaking of which, I should see mine when I get back to Alavast.
Oh, where are they at? Middle, upper, lower?
Last I believe they were in middle. Maybe they made it to upper, I'm not sure. It's been some time.
May I ask their names?
Of course, my mother's name is Olivia. My sister is Aria. And, oh, my stubborn brother, his name is Lucio.
Well, if we get a chance to run into them, I'll definitely say hello. Do they run any shops or restaurants or anything of that nature?
My brother's a half-decent blacksmith. My sister's good with crafting items of a more magical nature, and, well, I dare say there's not a smell my mother can't figure out.
Sorry, I'm writing stuff down.
All good?
I'm entranced by this right now. Sorry, I'm being quiet.
Do you think we will ever see each other again?
That's hard to say. Being on the front, your life is anything but guaranteed day to day.
Well, if you do make it back, who am I kidding? We're going to show you a great time at our tavern.
Oh, you have a tavern now?
Oh, yes, the Sweet Dragon. It's, we have interesting employees, to say the least.
Riddle me this for a moment. Your kobold friend, Task, was it?
Yes.
He's a soldier, yes?
Yeah, I'd say he is.
Has he ever thought about signing up for the Vetrion army? At least looking into assisting them?
I know where you're going with that, and I think that's a good idea.
I'm just saying he's got a good head on his shoulders, and he certainly knows his way around a bow.
That's true. Maybe he'll be interested in signing up for a guard position, or heck, maybe even teach some guards a thing or two when we get back to Alavast.
Well, if I don't kill something soon, he's not going to let me hear the end of it.
That's very true.
Anyway, you should get inside. I'll watch the door for now.
If you're gonna do that, promise he'll give them back though. And he hands over the goggles.
Goggles of night. You're dark. You don't have dark vision, so now you have dark vision of 60.
Oh, I can see very far and very well, even in the dark.
Yeah. Well, you can see through the darkness to a certain point. Your vision kind of can only go so far with those.
Just be sure to let us have those back when we're done.
Well, you tempt me with a gift. I don't know. These would be quite handy on a griffin.
He chuckles. We'll see. I'm gonna go get some shut eye.
Yes, that's probably smart.
As you stay watch, you already rolled your perception check. You're good.
Yes.
There is a bit of a disruption. The baby starts to cry in the middle of the night. And before any of you guys, some of you even like notice, like just rising out of bed, like blah. Anna's already in the room. Like you just hear clunk, and you just hear her run into the other room, and then it quiets down, and then you hear her like half asleep go back into her bedroom. That's about all that happens. And then it's Task's watch.
Tag out, soldier. I'm good.
Remy's gonna take off the goggles and hand them to Task.
Oh, I don't need these. Taps like near his temples and smiles.
Ah, I see. Built in.
Yep.
Must be a nice feature.
When you live in the darkness, it helps out a lot.
Well, I suppose that's true. Do me a favor, don't kill anything while you're out here. I'm already behind as it is.
Oh, no promises on that.
Have a good watch, Task.
Aye, get some sleep.
I'll do my best. Remy's gonna go inside, take off his armor, and try to get...
Okay, you do. You guys actually have a very good night's sleep. The quilts are very comfortable. The couch is very comfortable.
We got a solid 8.
Yeah, you guys got a solid 8.
How rare.
I can't believe that you're actually sleeping on the roof there. I can't imagine that he just like fumbles over, hits the floor, and he just still keeps sleeping.
He came down. He came down from the roof.
So we're counted as being long rested. Does that mean we get full health, or do we have to roll a die to get health back?
Actually, that's a good question. Usually I do just full health because
We had a long rest.
Stop getting
Long
Stop
rest
getting
is
us homework.
I was just making sure. I want to know that I need to heal. I need to do the heal things.
We had a long rest, so I'm pretty sure we get everything back.
I'm
Besides,
pretty sure you do. I think
We
they
have
streamlined it.
been since we started this game.
I don't think
long rest. A long rest is a period of extended downtime, at least 8 hours long, during which the character must sleep at least 6 hours and perform no more than 2 hours of light activity, such as reading, talking, eating, or standing watch. The character also gains spent hit die up to a number of dice equal to half of the character's total number of them.
What? All right, then I'm fully healed. Woohoo!
Yeah, just roll. The character also gains hit die up to the number of die equal to half of the character's total number of them.
I get me magic back.
yeah.
So
expended
two
spell
dice. So 2d12 for Borky.
I think I'm a D10.
10?
I think I'm a D10. I'm a fighter. I should be.
Oh gosh, am I a D6 or a D8?
You're a d6, I believe.
I think
Okay.
so. Borky's just a full health then. Borky barely. So do I have to roll?
Roll 2d12s, yeah.
Oh, this is how long rests work now. Alas.
Woohoo! I'm fully healed.
2 or 4.
Yeah, you're a d10.
I'm D12.
You need 2d6, not 1d6 plus 2.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Derp. Sorry. Hang on.
all good.
Let me go fix my math.
Where did I put Borky's health? God damn. Oh yeah, he's up to full anyway.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
good.
Yeah, Borky's up to
I'm
full.
only
Alright.
one shy.
Yeah, Borky's up to full anyway. Oh, okay.
You guys wake in the morning, and whoever was on last watch, you see Anna. She's cooking up eggs. She actually gives you guys a breakfast, and you don your armor, Remy, and she gets you all ready. She gives you a warm breakfast because it's still raining. And she does the motherly thing where it's like, okay, well, don't catch a cold, and like helps you out, and kind of she's like, do you need any food or anything?
I would advise we have some kind of a meal. We have a bit of a journey to get to
Of course.
city.
She goes over, she grabs that bread loaf, and she wraps the whole thing in the cheese, and she hands it to you, Remy.
Nice.
That sounds good. I just want bread.
Thank you, milady.
Thank you.
Remy's gonna eat. He's hungry.
Okay. She gives you guys each 2 eggs.
Nom, 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 nom.
Oh yeah, eggs, motherfucker.
You just eat them whole.
Well, they're cooked.
You looked at a cooked plate. The hell is this? You
Yeah,
circus
no,
dweller?
exactly. I was about to ask. Like he looks down at the plate. Is it cooked?
I have a quick question. If they're hard-boiled eggs, do Greckles and Remy eat it at a disadvantage? Ha! Bird
That's
jokes.
fucked up.
Bird jokes.
Bird jokes.
I'm sure
Burn down.
Task has seen what a fucking fried egg is.
Yeah,
We cooked
have.
fried eggs, buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did.
You saw one turn into a spider and get eaten by crows. It
Look,
was
guys, they're
terrifying.
chickens. They're not real birds.
Oh my god. And with that, the road is laid out ahead of you.
All right, let's
Still-
go.
is it still raining?
Are we waving
Still
goodbye?
raining.
Are we waving goodbye at all the side characters as we're leaving town?
You wave goodbye to Anna. The rest of the town. Tony also sees you on your way out and gives you a wave from the forge.
But before we go, would we know what the standard like working lower class wage would be?
Ooh, that's a question.
What is the social economic what is the socioeconomic class system in this land?
Yes. What does the DND look like?
I have the answer if you let me talk.
No, I want to keep guessing randomly.
In 3.5, it's 1 silver piece.
Yeah, it's different in this edition. I know there's a chart in the Dungeon Master Guide. Yeah, that's
Roll for paycheck.
roll for paycheck. You know what? I'll just make it up. I would say like 1 gold piece would be you could buy like a decent amount of food with that.
Okay.
Like for her, like how much do you want to give her? Really, like what do you want her to get? Like clothes or like food for the baby or something like that?
Just anything she needs. I'm just gonna slip her 8 gold.
Okay. She looks at you. She goes, "Are you sure?"
I don't need it. You need it more than I do.
I honestly should be paying you though.
You've got
We got the 1 coin from our commission.
You've got a baby to take care of now. I'd say you need it more than I do.
I actually do get money quite often, weirdly enough.
Just take it.
Okay, thank you.
Put hag-proof glass in the windows.
We'll look into that.
They have those.
It's called a mirror. But I'm all right.
Greckles, if you've been wearing it, yes.
Okay, thank you.
All right, and I
You
guess
guys head
we leave.
Okay, you guys head out. There's now a better road between this village and Alabast. It almost has some cobblestone in it. Knowing the mines down south, Remy, seeing a road here is no surprise. Whatsoever. It's this used to be like really thriving. Like there used to be ore coming out of here and shipped right up to Alabast. It helped build up the city.
Was it stopped because of the attacks down south, or did they just run out of material?
They had the nice roads. They were destroyed, given that no one really uses them. They weren't cared for. But between Humbrack and what you know is Alabast next, it's very easy walking. It's very nice. There's no mud or dirt. And considering the rain, that's kind of a nice thing. There are some off-kilter stones that could use some fixing, but nothing that would take out a wagon.
Are we still in what would be considered the woodlands, or is it pretty much flat earth all the way?
It's flat earth, a lot of farmland. You were passing like fields upon fields of farmland, very rich looking farmland. It looks like the harvest is almost ready to be pulled up. Some of it already has been.
Here's a weird thing, because I think Remy would at least know about this. The farmland where Ginter's Folly happened, are they going to pass that?
No, not
Good.
here.
Good, because that would not be good.
That's to the north. That's to the northeast, right?
That's to the northwest.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. And then we're good. No poison farmland. Hooray!
No poison farmland. You guys are good.
Hooray.
All right. Greckles, what are you doing?
I'm gonna stealth on the flat ground.
Hey, Bork, you want to see a trick?
Yeah.
You see Greckles reach for the hat and do a slight tip, and then in a puff, you see yourself saying, "Hey, look at me, I'm Borky."
Borky just puts his hands to the face of Borky and just goes,
You are worth it. You are worth it.
"It's me!" He falls to his knees and puts his hand on the other Borky's chest.
Oh no, you gotta get up. We gotta do a hug. We gotta hug it up.
No, I don't deserve it.
No, get up. We gotta hug it up. Come here. Oh, come here. And then,
Oh, great! The mantra in stereo test says out loud.
I puff back.
Okay, yeah. As you do you hug Borky?
I do hug Borky.
Okay, the moment you touch Borky, you immediately change back. The hat stops working.
Why would you do that to me? You're
I
not
believe-
me.
Borky, I believe you refer to it as a jape.
Oh, did you?
Borky just goes right up to him.
Just was here. Did you just hustle me?
Yeah, I did just hustle you.
And he just kind of hits him in the shoulder, just like a bro.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna lie. I could have sworn Borky was gonna say, "Is that me? Oh God, I'm so damn ugly."
Aw.
No,
So
no,
sad.
no. But Borky's about positive
Blast.
reinforcement.
Remy, as you're walking, did you want to say anything else to the party?
Oh, I was gonna steal Task for a second
Okay.
while they were goofing around.
While they're goofing around, Task, Remy grabs you and kind of pulls you aside.
What? Did you find something for the final count?
No, I'm more curious about where you learned your skills.
My skills.
Yes, you're a warrior, are you not?
Oh. Taz, looks down at, whatever broken armor is left from all the fucking chicanery that's happened this past God knows how long. Well, yeah. Well, in the Mountains of Iron Oath, I was a taskmaster. Or... yeah, pretty much that. I was a taskmaster for my my clan.
Interesting. So you led a platoon.
Yes, my sister led one. I followed in her footsteps. She was more of a battle medic. I became more of an archer. And from then, I tried to teach my younger sister the ways of combat. Didn't work out so well. So we just left her to do as she see fit.
Where are they now? Are they currently running said platoon while you're out here?
Dead.
I see. You have my condolences.
It's all right. It wasn't common knowledge.
I'm sensing a theme amongst you. I guess tragedy does bring people together.
In a weird way, I didn't expect to have a party of other characters alongside me on this little quest of mine. I'm still in the midst of searching for someone in the city, and that still hasn't been resolved.
Not resolved how?
I came to this city looking for someone, and in return for helping the halfling, she would give me someone who would be able to find this person. Last I saw, they were out looking for more clues, and I feel like I've lost some money in that investment as I haven't seen them since.
I mentioned this to your friend, but perhaps the Vetrion army would have resources you could utilize, assuming you offered up something in return.
They just see me as a kobold. Why would they ever want me to be in their ranks?
Because, if you'll forgive me, they don't really care what you are as long as you can swing a sword or shoot a bow, and quite frankly, you're one of the most talented bowmen I've ever seen.
If the pay is good, I don't see why not.
Maybe don't think about the pay so much as the resources, especially if you're looking for someone. They know things. They have information that would be valuable, and sometimes information is much more valuable than simple coin.
A valuable proposition. It's something I might consider.
Just something to keep in mind, thought I would offer.
Another
And then-
quick thing before you head off, he grabs him by the shirt, by the back of the armor and pulls him back.
Yes?
Your friend, Winter, she doesn't have any... You said you just found her out of nowhere, yes?
Yes, in the forest.
So, that little axe she pulled before we left, I was trying to do the salute our people do. Rather, she touched my chest, and I feel there might be some strange connection as to the experience we had before falling from the heavens.
Had Remy ever seen her do that ever?
No.
Well, I'm at as much of a disadvantage as you are. I've never seen her do that to anyone.
Is there any way you can keep me in contact with her? She doesn't seem to know very much about anything outside of your front line.
Yes, she's been on the front line since we essentially adopted her. As I said, she took to flying better than anyone I've ever seen. She has a knack for it. I suppose I could keep you in contact, though once I go back, it's not going to be the easiest thing in the world to send word to you.
That's fair. As long as you can at least provide some, I don't expect you to make this your long duty.
I will see what I can do, presuming I know your location.
The Sweet Dragon Inn.
I see. I suppose I'll send updates there then.
Very good. Thank you.
Of course.
Now, you better find something to kill before I beat you in this game.
You're not kidding.
No,
And
I'm
as you-
not.
As you guys say that, you see Alavast on the horizon.
Ah, looks like I won.
I suppose you have. Well met, Kobold. And he puts out his talon.
Well met, Kenku, and shakes his hand.
Panic falls to his knees and onto the ground. And is just like, oh, thank every god who's listening right now.
Are we on a hill?
Kind of. It's like you've kind of gone over a little bit of a hill.
Oh, dude, it's the fucking, like, beginning of the... It's the end of the first arc in Final Fantasy 1.
Oh, yeah, when you see the whole city, you like the pan out.
Yep.
Yep.
Borky sees the city, and Borky stands there.
Wait, what is this?
Smacks his
what is
head a
this?
couple of times.
It's time. Everyone do my thing. Geesh, everyone back up. Yeah, Greckles, you can stay close.
Wait. I wanna one up this.
What?
I-
Out of
I-
character
I-
or in character? I don't.
No, in character, completely in character. Really quick, Monty, because we identified it, is this a standard hat of what is the technical
Disguise.
name?
Hat of disguise, yeah.
Disguise.
It basically casts the disguise self spell. It lasts an hour and it takes an action to do.
Okay,
I have
but
to look at the hat of disguise to see how many times you can do it.
I saw in Rule 20 at will. That's why I wanted to confirm.
Yeah, it will. Okay, yeah.
Okay,
Holy
I
shit.
do the poof, and I become Borky, and I mimicked his voice.
Let's go.
I cast
All right,
thaumaturgy.
let's do it.
I cast thaumaturgy on Greckles.
All right. Oh, are you doing this for me right now? Is this what you're doing right now?
I'm doing this for you, big
Oh,
boy.
you sound ridiculous. All right, here we go.
Okay.
It's time.
Time to get
Get
orc.
Orky. It's time,
Time
to get Borky.
Okay.
Ah, and in stereo.
Task has never looked more depressed in his life.
That goes
Birds.
double for Remy, who's both chuckling and sighing at the same time somehow.
Panic's just
From the grass around you. Like, it's just like thousands of birds just erupt from the grass into
Shoot
the
one!
air.
3-1! Shoot a bird!
Oh my god.
wait. What does the town look like?
Town? You mean Alavast?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like a city.
Well, roll a perception check.
Perception?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm checking to see if there's any like long-term destruction or like repairs or anything.
You
that's
have to.
going on.
It's far away, so you're gonna have to do a
I
perception.
know.
check.
I'm just being specific. 17.
Everything looks fine. The outer walls look fine. You can even see the white of the tent town outside of the entrance. You do notice one thing: the attic is slacked.
Oh.
The chains are loosened. It's not. You remember how it was tight, almost lifting, like resisting the chains? It's now tilted to one side slightly, and the chains are drooping.
Oh,
I like shove everybody to get to their attention. And I point up to the attic.
Crap!
You do remember that Lai said that he was leaving a piece of himself there to keep it there, to keep everything functioning. But himself, in a personal sort of existence, is kind of done.
Well, as long as it's still there, that's at least something good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I say we get back into town and see how everybody is doing.
It's been like a couple of days, but it's felt like months.
Everyone looks at the camera.
Hey,
I
Remy.
for the,
Real fast.
Yes.
Do we want to take a quick 5-minute bio break, guys? Real fast.
Yes.
I'm down with that.
Real fast. I'm gonna go grab some water, guys. I'm gonna read off some bit drops. Is that okay, Nadine?
Do it. Go for it.
as long as it doesn't take too long, because I need a lot of time. We might go late today, guys.
Okay.
Okay. Fine with me.
Gonna get water.
Okay, I gotta type something out.
I'm going to use a bio break too.
Hi, chat. I'm still here.
So am I.
That was fun.
Alrighty, guys, 1 second here. I am back now, guys. I'm gonna try and get through these bit drops as fast as I can, guys, because you guys have been being so kind and giving so much.
Oh, let me go get a drink.
Sir McCheese, 1,000 bits for the best boys. I'm gonna try and call out the subs too. There's a fair amount of subs coming in here. Phantom Meg, thank you so much. Kenjin135, thank you so much. The Red Storm Crow, thank you so much. The J Claser, thank you so much for the sub. Sir McCheese, thank you so much for the sub. Twitch Prime sub. Probate, 1,000 bits. Talking to roll nat 20 when he's doing something ridiculous. I am very lucky so far. Rank Shot, thank you for the sub. And we're gonna keep on going here. Arson Light Crow, thank you for the resub. Mine Schwanz Schartwistral is very German, very, very German. Thank you for the 5-month resub. Holy Murdy, thank you so much for the 6-month resub. Stopping Ranger, thank you so much for the sub. Oh my goodness, you guys are, it's flying. It is flying right now, guys. Wow, there's a lot of subscriptions flying in here, guys. McLaurin John, thank you for the 3-month resub. Coleman000, thank you for the sub. Geosil 2486, thank you for the 3-month resub. This is, my lordy. Kerman, thank you for gifting
sorry,
those.
Austin, by the way, for the typing.
Thank you for gifting those subs. Sean TK, thank you for the sub. D4C Strice, thank you for the sub. There are so many subs. My God, Red Moose 89, thank you for the sub. Apocalyptic of Doom, thank you for the sub. Rip you Anubis, thank you so much for the sub. The Goblet of Fun Making, thank you for the sub. Ooh, lordy. I'm gonna try my best. We're being raided by a bunch of people, but am I?
Sweet.
Oh, there are a lot of bits that are not being. What is happening here? Like now, there's like a big 1 day. I need to refresh.
All right.
Hello.
Like I gotta refresh this. 1 second.
Get a nice handful of mini peanut butter infused pretzels.
LeJake, thank you for the 5,000 bits, LeJake. My goodness.
Thank you.
Not able to pull off the works. I hope this will do for now. Pizza Guide and Payday Delivery, a large edition. Thank you so much. 11, thank you for the 5-month resub. Oh my lord. There's so many bits flying. There were a bunch of earlier bit drops, but they're not coming up on my
Steam Labels has a little bit of a hiccup.
Yeah, I'm missing out on several thousand bit drops. I do apologize. I did notice them at the beginning of the stream when we were starting up, guys. I do apologize that I'm not able to see them real fast here. I'll see if I can figure this out, guys, towards the end of the stream and give you guys the proper shout out that you deserve.
Is everybody back?
Everyone's back?
Yeah, I'm back.
All right.
Roscoe?
Yep, I'm here.
Snake? Vito? Gaijin? Gaijin never left?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I do need to poke Remy real quick.
We're all done with Bio Break Infinite. Here we go.
You need to poke what?
I need to poke Remy.
That's gross.
That is
Ew.
the fight, finally.
I think you mean peck.
Do you want to do this in the field, or would it be okay if I had this where you guys are in the city?
I'm sorry. Can you peck in the field?
I'm literally just asking for the goggles back.
Oh, okay. Then you can do that in the field. Remy, you are poked.
You
got
yes.
that thing. You got that thing I lent you.
Yes, of course. I would never cheat a man out of his own goggles.
I appreciate that. It's a little embarrassing, but it's something that all of them can do naturally that I can't.
No, I've been there.
They're not that expensive. You might want to look into getting your own pair.
Yes, that requires, how do you put it? Money! I'm severely lacking in funds. I've been fighting a war.
You should
For the sake of
Yeah, for the sake of brevity, let's just keep going.
Let's walk.
Yeah, for the sake of brevity, you guys make your way through the tent town. Nothing's changed. People are fighting on the streets. It's awful. There's that one tavern you guys went to, and looking at it now, boy, did it suck. It sucks.
Oh my god.
You guys make your way into the first wall, and immediately your guys' tickets are checked to be sure that you guys are permitted entry. Remy, you as well.
Does he have a ticket? He has a ticket too.
Yes, hand him over.
He has a ticket, yeah.
Yep.
Sweet.
Ticket!
Hand him over.
Instantly handing out a ticket.
Abacus.
Yep.
Abacus.
No, my name's
He's a
Volky.
tiny,
My name's
he's a
Volky,
tiny
actually.
little pygmy owl man. He's so small.
Oh my god.
And he's got a set of glasses.
What is his name?
It's Horace. His name's Horace.
Why can he not be Little Hoots?
I'm so... sorry.
That was his nickname in high school, and he's very, very, very
yes.
sensitive about it.
Don't worry. When he grows up, he turns it into his rap name to turn a negative into positive. It's
That's
fine.
good. That's good.
The heat bears down upon you.
All right, well, you four can go in. And you, ticket, please.
Ticket.
Oh, bow for Belton. High places. Yeah. Oh, wow. You have clearance to the High District Council.
Oh, bravo, bravo.
High roller.
At your leisure, of course, but you will be escorted by guards upon entry into that district for obvious reasons.
Of course. Is there someplace I should meet them?
Yeah, well, wherever that letter's got to go.
I see.
You do
I
have
think-
2 letters. Don't forget. You got one
no,
letter.
I know I have 2. I have the important one, and then important one.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You guys make your way into the lower general district.
Making our way downtown. Wow.
It's busy. It's weird. You guys were away for 4 days. You remember destruction and a bunch of crazy stuff. Everything's fixed.
Whoa.
The fuck?
Whoa.
I bet that's I bet that's the dwarves doing. They build things pretty quick.
They do. I heard a story one time. Can a dwarf be so destructive that not even he can rebuild it? And it's like, it makes you think. It really does.
I'd like everybody to roll a perception check.
Oh no.
Is it
And
sight?
do.
And I'm gonna
We find
try.
another.
Ooh,
We find Willow in the street almost being killed by another person.
Oh,
Nat 20, give me that money. Let's go.
Oh!
16.
I see the Ethernet.
You see, Remy, as you're walking, the strangest thing in the distance. You see a rope, like a balloon, and at the end of it, a giant bass.
What?
That's like swimming in the air.
Yeah, here we go. You ever take your fish out for a walk?
So it's a rope.
It's a rope, and the fish is flying in the air, like it's swimming through the air like water.
Do I see this with a 22?
You do as well.
Is that a fish on a rope?
boys, I think that's Willow or Doros.
Good. I need to speak to her. Let's go.
Wait, you know it?
Quick, this way. Borky cartwheels. I don't know.
All right. I
Roll
guess
an
I'm following.
acrobatics check, Borky. I want to see how good this cartwheel is.
Quick, this way. Just to get through it, he has like the cartwheel through
Flops
the
right into
people.
a fruit cart.
My God.
You said is acrobatics?
Acrobatics. Yeah, you're going for a
Quick,
cartwheel.
this
here.
way. 21.
You do
Oh
a
my God.
sick. You do a sick cartwheel off of a crate.
Yeah.
Get some air.
Borky runs towards it.
Yeah, you guys run towards the fish, and as the fish comes clear into view, you also see the head of Doros. He's not wearing his armor. He's wearing a ridiculous outfit with puffy shoulder sleeves, and I think it's called what's it called? A doublet? I think it's called a doublet.
Oh my god, yes!
I think that's what it's called. Jack's gonna angrily message me if I get that wrong. I'm sorry, Jack. It's embroidered. It's got buttons to it. You can only see the top half of them. You see him. He's looking down. It looks like he's kind of talking. And he's holding on to his fish. And Jack is already typing to me. Okay. Happy, actually, doublet. Hooray. Okay, yeah, I got it right. And eventually he Doros with his, actually, let me see if he notices you guys. You guys do kind of stand out as well. The fish is currently on the rope, is like not really following along with the rope. It's kind of like it's swimming forward, so it's doing that thing where like the rope is taut and it's just like beginning to nosedive into the ground, and every time Doros is like like pulling it.
Would you say this bass is as stubborn as a corgi?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Doros does not notice you. It seems he seems very preoccupied.
Can Borky tap him on the shoulder real fast?
He's tall.
Can Borky like how tall is? Real quick, some people forget how tall. How tall is Doros?
He's 8 feet tall.
Okay, Borky like jumps up a little bit to tap him on the shoulder.
He turns like immediately turns, and you see popping out from around him is Willow, and her arm is slinged.
Guess who's got who's thumbs and who's alive? These guys!
Oh my God, Mr. Borky! And she runs over and she hugs you.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's so great to see you.
Oh my God! "Oh, Mr. Task!" And she runs over to you. Task.
No, not him. Not him.
She gives you like a hug, like she pulls you into her stomach, and she's like,
Taz, Taz has no idea how to handle that, but he's just like platonic friend pat, like, okay.
Did you give her the Christian side hug?
I kind of did.
And then she goes, "Oh, Mr. Greckles, hello. Oh, everything looks great. Hi." And she gives you a hug, but you do notice her arm's slinged, and she hugs you with one arm. And oh, Mr. Panic, and she runs over, and you see Doros like his lips purse, and he just kind of like glances to the side, like, "I'm not looking at this."
You see just Panic. It looks like absolute shit. Had a baby tugging on his hair. Only got good amount of sleep last night. His clothes are fucked, and he's just like, "Hello," and wraps her arm, and he looks down at her and is like, "What happened?"
I should ask the same of you. This. She looks. You see her hand now. You see black veins almost on her hand.
Oh God!
Oh
damn.
I'm fine. Doros helped me. I guess everyone was really, jumpy with everything going on, and the, the lower general district is very dangerous. I got attacked again, but, and she blows the whistle, your whistle, and you hear ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. You see Tarisk, bright blue. He's much more blue than you've seen him. His nails are cut. He's perfectly clean. He's also gained about 20 pounds. He's got frosting all over it. You see Remy as this giant guard drake, like a dragon, almost like the size of a dog, starts like running up and sits next to Willow. It's got a big red ribbon around his neck too, like ridiculously huge.
It's obviously not hostile, right?
No, it's not hostile.
It's like a dog. Like,
oh my God!
Hi.
The clone Task does the clone high hands.
Okay, I know what you're doing. I know it.
I was attacked, and she looks up to Doros, and Doros is like, like looks really stressed out about it.
By what?
A man. I mean, I don't know if he wanted money or what, but
what did he look like? Did he do this to you?
Yeah, I'm okay. She pats you. He was an elf, but he's kind of she looks to Taurus, and Taurus says, he coughs up a cherry, and it just bounces on the ground. Your pet, honestly, Mr. Task, if your pet wasn't there, I mean, she looks again, and Doris is just like looking more stressed. He helped me. He saved my life, honestly. So we took him to the pet spa, and she pets him.
Oh, by the way, is Doros Excalibur facing from Soul Eater right now? Is that what's happening?
I don't know what that is, but he's looked back now, but he just looks stressed.
Well, Task, we'll go up to Tarisk and like pat him on the side, just like ecstatic to at least see that he's okay and that Willow's okay.
We took him to the pet spa. Mr. Task, I appreciate what your guardian Drake did to me, but I need to scold you. And she waggles a finger at you.
Yes.
Oh, Task folds his arms and cocks an eyebrow and looks at her. Oh, do you now?
You need to take better care of your friend. We took him to the pet spa, and they found mites and lice and other things, and his nails were far too long. He was going to start to have joint problems.
Ooh, that is... Should we take Task there?
There's an arrow pointed at Borky's head.
Doros even gives you a look, Borky, like, how dare you?
Yeah!
Borky slowly just puts his finger on the arrow and pushes it down.
But I understand. But we got it done for you, so you probably won't need to do it for another couple of months.
How much do you want for it?
Oh, no, here, this. And she hands you back the whistle.
Task takes it. Thank you. Thank you for taking care of him as well in my stead.
Actually, it was Doros that did it, so he deserves the thanks. He paid for everything, and it was also his idea. And he gives you a thumbs up.
Task turns to Doros, nods, gives a salute.
He looks sad he didn't get a thumbs up.
Task will roll his eyes and give a thumb up back.
He nods like, yeah.
Greckles is actually going to tap Doros's hip, I think.
He doesn't have he's got some nice pants going on. You're like, damn.
Are they like mom's RCMP foofy pants?
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
But
Right.
this is to get attention.
He looks down to you and
Doros,
raises a brow.
do you know where Sully is?
He just pinches his lips and looks forward like I'm not saying anything.
Oh, fuck.
Doros, this is important.
He turns away from you like a stubborn child not eating his broccoli.
Dorisk, where is Boric?
Who's Dorisk?
Doros. Bleh.
You're so happy Tarisk is back now. Everything.
Yeah,
is fine.
I've listen, man. We've been far too long with this. Man.
I'm just assuming you got your arms and legs wrapped around Tarisk right now as you're having these.
Mine.
Doros scratches his chin, and he just kind of shrugs. And you see his he kind of kind of widens his mouth a bit, like I don't really know. And Willow looks up and goes, I think the guard's been under a lot of pressure lately.
Oh, really? You don't say. Well, what happened when we left?
I stayed in the jail, not like real jail. And she looks to you, Remy. She's a shortish girl. She's got like black hair. She's wearing kind of a nice dress. And she just sees you, and she's like you're kind of an authority figure. I not like I was in jail. Well, I was in jail before, but I'm out now. Hooray!
I assure you, milady, you don't have to justify yourself to me.
Oh, thank you. Well, I remember that at one point Burke walked out. He had a man with brown hair and a staff, really nice made staff. Looked like it was made out of oak wood, which is very hard to work with, and some gemstones, but you can only get those from Tristella Court.
Taz snaps his fingers.
Sorry. And a woman with a veil. I think that was a Hokath cleric. And she looks up and Doros nods. And I think Brooke carried her out. She was still breathing, it looked like. So maybe they were just taking her to go get healed.
She's probably with the Hoketh then.
Probably.
I'm sorry.
No, at least you gave us a clue as to where they might have kept her.
To be fair, Doros was also in the outside of the city at the time. She looks up at him. He just once again looks stressed again. Anyway, I'm gonna go. We're gonna go home. When you guys, well, I know you're back now. I don't want to rush you or anything, but given what's been happening, and she kind of looks down to her arm. I'd really like to move out of the lower general district as soon as possible. But I understand you just got back. I mean, I thought you were dead. So whenever
it was kind of touch and go.
So whenever you have the chance, I'd love to work for you.
I think we'd like.
As a mage?
Oh, yeah, of course. I could make you potions. I could try to make magical items. Oh, which reminds me, Panic, how's your... Oh, and she goes and she grabs your hand and she lifts up your hand, Panic. Oh, Mr. Panic, what happened?
What do you mean?
She shows you the ring on your finger. It's broken. The gemstone's cracked.
What? I never noticed that. We had a hell of a journey.
She once again she kind of pats your hand. It was the first magical item I ever made. It wasn't very good. It probably broke really easily.
I never even used it though.
Well, didn't it worked once for you, didn't it?
Well, yes, but that was a different enchantment.
You know what? I'll make you one that's better when I work for you.
Well,
we'll look into it once we get back home.
Doros looks furious. He's just like I won't bring.
Please send us a resume to the Sweet Dragon. We will keep you
of course.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do I have to apply by pigeon, or can I do it in person?
Honestly, if you could do both to really make it difficult. Okay, I'll stop.
In person.
This is getting a little meta.
LinkedIn. I'll send a LinkedIn.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to see you again. Take care of yourself, okay? And bundle up. It's starting to get cold. Oh, and she kind of looks to you, Remy, and she now notices your crest. Oh, you're from Valithia.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I'm myself from Eltmer.
Ah, well, it's good to see another familiar Alden.
Yeah, there's many of us here. Some have gone back.
I'm surprised. I would think they'd want to stay.
Well, some people miss their homes.
Yes, well, they can go flocking back to their new king.
You don't-
Ooh, intrigue!
I thought we were at the front.
What has the Silver King done to wrong you?
Oh, the Silver King.
Okay, there is a lore dump happening here real fast. Where was that place that Remy just said? Where was that place again? Sorry?
Valithia and
Valithia,
Elton.
it's, yep.
How do you spell that out?
He's bitching out the Silver Dragon.
Valithia. Oh, Valithia.
I hope I spelled that correctly. I don't have my notes on.
I will double check. Did you put it in the chat? Where is it?
Yeah, I put it in the Roll20 chat.
Oh, okay.
Silver King.
Close. I got it. It's because I have my notes. Wait, sorry, wrong thing. Valithea.
Valithea. EA?
Yes.
Oh.
EA. Correct.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You're good.
EA Magical Kingdom. It's in the magic.
You don't like the Silver King's rule.
I don't care about his rule. I don't care for him personally. No.
I hear he's uniting the countries, but in a way that the Eltmer royal family didn't.
Well, good for him. I hope he succeeds. I wish him nothing but the best.
She's going to insight you.
Okay.
Oof.
Are you deceiving?
No, but based on what did you roll?
I rolled a. I gotta grab her stats here real quick. Sorry.
He's being courteous.
Where are important characters? There we are. There you are, Willow. I need your modifier. I know you're gonna have one.
Time Poppington's insight is through the roof.
15. She rolled a 15.
With a 15, you would be able to tell that he's trying to be as courteous as possible, but he's clearly very upset about something.
Would you prefer it was the previous rulers?
No, I wouldn't.
Then perhaps we should have more faith.
As I said, I hope he does his job. Just a little slow, wouldn't you think?
There's a lot to fix.
Well, maybe
A
he
lot
should have
more.
started sooner.
You see Willow, she wants to go to say something. She kind of bites her tongue. We're gonna go. Bye. And she grabs Doros by the hand and just leads him on. And
Yep.
he's just like, oh, fish. Like,
Care to explain what's going on there, Remy?
Yes, I believe we need to find your friend.
Should we all go or should we split the party?
I think you guys should probably be together.
Okay.
And also,
Yeah,
there
let's-
are
let's-
other.
yeah,
You guys have
let's all go.
other people who might be looking for you.
That's true.
All right, so let's take care of Sully first. Then let's. Is the Hoketh clergy on the way to the Sweet Dragon?
No.
Okay, then I guess
You
we'll.
haven't seen a Hoketh temple. Not even the lower clergy district.
It must be in middle.
Yeah, that's what I
Shit.
was worried about.
Shit, we have no way of getting in there then.
You all mentioned that you had a
do
tavern
we?
here, did you not?
Yes, the Sweet Dragon. We may as well find it.
We should really
Perhaps that's
learn
a good
this
idea.
place.
Well, let's go. Let's go.
Okay. You guys make your way through the familiar crafting district. You see across your tavern Big Guy and Ben, the blacksmith, currently setting shoes on a horse.
Nice.
Man,
Has he gotten any better?
Yeah, he's got a real knack for it now. He's got to be nicer to the horses, right? And you watch as mechanically, and you see a giant construct, Remy. Big Guy is a giant, huge construct made out of wood and metal. You've seen them before. You've seen Mike Crank. And you watch as his arm just sticks out, goes over and gently pats the horse.
Hi, big guy.
Borky waves.
He turns up the same head he was using to pet his horse, and his joint at his wrist swivels his hand back and forth like a queen wave.
Okay, that's good. Before we walk in here, okay, I'd like to talk out of character real fast here, guys. Now, Borky would like to make a flashy entrance. Or is there going to be anyone stopping him on that?
No.
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Do you, baby?
Okay. Well, so we're walking up to this. So we're seeing the Sweet Dragon now. We're all standing in front of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Val's leaning up against the wall.
Hi, Val.
Just casual hi.
We're not dead,
Hey.
by the way.
We know.
What?
We got a pigeon.
Oh, they got the pigeon.
Oh, sick.
That's really good to hear. Anyways, sorry for this. Borky does a running slide
Oh god.
through the front door.
You like crash into the door?
No, he does like a slide into the. Val, open the door.
Okay. You have to roll a reflex save for that one.
Please, Val.
Just smashes the door right in his face.
Val,
I'll
open,
grab her sheet.
Val,
too.
open the door.
She's
Val,
under...
open the door. What?
Oh, yeah, I still have her sheet. Good. Oh, I hope it didn't reset. It was an old sheet. Oh, it did not reset. Okay.
Yay.
Oh god, it's not one of her saves. That's a 6.
No.
Oh no.
Wait, what? And you crash into the door. I want you to roll a strength check.
Oh, yay.
What is happening?
You watch
Somebody-
Strength check or saving throw?
strength check.
Somebody once.
10.
Somebody.
Somebody.
You literally watch as Borky is like, open the door, and this runs straight into the door. There's a solid crack. And then, Borky, you stagger back, and the door just slowly opens.
Borky walks through and falls down on the ground.
Oh, Meryl, who's sweeping the poor thing, sees an orc just fall into the tavern. Oh, hello.
Ta-da!
From the floor. Jazz hands.
And here it is that Helga thought she was retired forever.
Good to see you too, Helga.
It is good to see some of you.
Would Remy recognize this orc?
Oh, hell yeah.
Then his jaw's gonna be wide open when he walks in and sees Helga.
Helga,
Ah.
nice to see you. I see you got our message.
I did get a message from Pigeon. Hardwood. Had to pay 50 gold pieces for Pigeon, though. You owe Helga.
I plop the money down immediately.
Do not try to buy favor from me. I know what you've done.
Oh, fuck me! 2 of us are on her shit list. That's not good, guys. If we get 3, she'll just usurp us.
Hello,
Why does other-
everybody.
Ah, yes, man, who I'm okay with. Hello.
Hey.
Hey, guys! You see Scarbles. She's, like, sitting, dealing out solitaire.
Oh, it's nice to see that everyone here actually took our absence rather well. How's the place been while we've been gone?
Helga kind of is pretty vague. Vague. Meryl, speak the word that means empty. Vacant. Right?
Ah, you've been keeping up on your studies.
That's very good.
Of course. I gotta show them. And she scampers behind Helga, and Helga's like, okay, like just out of her way. And she shows you the assignment you helped her with all the names.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks proudly at you because there's a big, like, gold stamp in the corner.
She got a 90.
Well done. See, I knew you had it, didn't you?
Does Alavast work on an A to D system or an A to F
Oh
system?
my god.
It's a 65 a failure.
Oh my god. I've been practicing really hard, but we're learning more complicated words now. Double O's and C's and K's and things like that. But with what happened, well, she kind of looks to Helga. We were fine. If
That's
anything
good.
came into tavern, Helga would just punch it to death.
Well, that's good. We were actually very concerned about the safety of everyone else here. Well,
Oh,
wait.
there is one more thing for you. And she turns around and she just pulls a giant stack of letters and parcels and just boom lands them on the table. There has been mail in your absence.
Whoa.
Whoa, what?
By the gods.
Borky doesn't
There-
come up. Anything for me?
Yes, there is one for you, unfortunately.
What?
There is. Let me count how many letters you guys got. 1, 2, 3,
Oh boy.
4. 4 individual letters, and then there is a strung up parcel with a large box, a small package, an envelope, and then another envelope on top.
Holy
That
shit.
is. Let me see. This costs money, by the way. We are not postal service. Because I thought you were dead, I paid for this, so, you're welcome.
How much?
Let's see. For that, 2 of them. One was dropped off in person. The other one was dropped off by little tiny robin bird
little tiny adorable, want to squish cheeks like cheese. She dropped off parcel and other things. Letters came by giant fat pigeon.
The fat pigeon.
The fat
And
money pigeon.
one came by falcon. And other dropped off by men, black hair. Little girl, the woman.
Okay.
All right, how much?
Total was, I gotta actually count up your total here.
This is
10,
a crazy amount of mail.
20, actually not terrible.
I was about to say, if I end up paying for all this is gonna fuck me on time
it'd be 150 gold.
Is she gonna take my money?
If you put it down, maybe.
Yeah, I do.
You are slightly forgiven. She just takes.
All right, so how are we gonna go through this? And also, do I?
You can see the
Remy's face?
names on the parcels.
Okay, but do I notice Remy's face?
Oh yeah, and Helga notices too. Why does man open mouth? Is he broken?
I don't know. That's a good question. Why is your mouth hung open?
I apologize. Your name is Helga.
Yes.
Yep.
You were the one that killed the fire giant.
I did not like him very much.
Yeah.
Borky just goes, uh-oh. That's not good.
Oh, here we go with the ego.
Just uh-oh.
I'm just glad you got out alive and that you're safe.
Yeah. It was a bit of work, but now Helga has new tavern. I ran tavern in Tiddelheim. It was a nice place. Shame to see it go. Glad you got most people out. Honorable for you, Bird. In this room now, you have most respect out of men.
I thank you for your kind words.
I like him. She turns and looks at the rest of you. This is what you should be like.
Borky just goes, come on.
Motherfuck!
Come on, I'm trying.
Yeah, no, even Task is gonna be like, motherfuck, I wish we could say what we did.
When Taurus comes in, Helga's like, okay, like little dragon more. You finally trimmed nails.
I'm looking through parcels. I'm ignoring this.
Yeah, let's go through mail, I guess.
Yeah.
She goes over and she pets Taurus, like, finally, thank the gods.
I'm going to.
I hope
I'm
he
going
throws
to
up a
let the-
squirrel right at her feet.
He's licking the frosting off of his face because it appears that either Doris or Willow fed him a lot of cakes.
Oh my god.
You have let's do this one by one.
Okay.
Alrighty.
This is the first letter, and I will show it to you. This is the one Helga said was dropped off personally.
Where will it appear?
I will show it right now.
Real quick, while you guys are looking at the letters, you'll see Remy kind of take off his helmet and start to move outside while they kind of go through their mail.
Whoever wants to read this out loud can read this out loud.
Oh my god!
Letter from Peyton Black.
I guess.
One of y'all should do it, unless you want me to do it.
Dear the unexpected heroes, seems you've really made a place for yourself. Caroline, Colette, and I came to the city after the weird eclipse to pick up some supplies and drop off our furs, meat, and linens. Druids came and cut this off from the hunt for this year, but the forest is yielding healthy, so it's a good time to stop. Autumn season's on the wind. The city folk will need their coats. Just thought I'd swing by. Seems the building is faring you quite well. Could use a little work, but it's certainly seen worse. Going to head up and see Abacus. She's probably going to make some excuse not to see me. She's like that. I'm sure you're learned. Caroline baked a pie, blackberry, tastes great with a frothing glass of cream or milk on the side. And Colette drew you a picture with some colored wax sticks. Left them with your bartender. That's adorable.
I know. I'm so fat.
Colette is doing very well, happy and healthy as can be. Asked about you a lot. The gift you left for her, the feather and flower, she's been keeping it at her bedside. She asks a lot about the monster that took away too. In a way, I sort of wish she wouldn't. She talks about the thing like it was kindly or something. Might pop by a temple of Avon or Ginter to have them check her over just in case. But you know, kids can be stronger than us adults sometimes. She's been a good kid. We might have a family making nest in our village with children of their own. I think it'll be good for her. Have some friends to play with. Anyway, glad to see you're doing well. If you ever get the itch for more pie, give old Wolf's Den a visit, and maybe wait until the snow makes its pass. Take care, and thank you once again, Peyton Black.
It was really nice of him. I
Told you they'd remember.
That's pretty. I was gonna say here, is the big green one me?
Yes, Porky, the big green one's you.
I look very lewd in this photo.
Oh no!
Fuck's sake! Oh fuck!
We all look very lewd, as a matter of fact.
Ah! Jesus. Okay, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
All right, want to cancel that out?
All
Maybe?
right. Yeah, you just close it. You can just close it out.
For those who can't see on the podcast version, there it's just
it's a
stick.
very cute.
It's a stick figure person with Yep.
As you guys dig through the parcels, you see a letter from Ozzy, a letter from Lily, and the parcels are from Solly.
Whoa! Well,
I am going to give you guys in the letter from Solly. There's a bunch of letters, and there's one that's on top, and it has a note scribbled really fast. Read first, please.
Okay. Is that going to be in found documents or?
I will put it. I will make it available for you.
Okay.
It should be in found documents now.
It's loading.
it's loading.
When you see the writing, it looks rusty.
Right.
Not well in practice, but it's readable.
It's been a while since I've written anything on parchment. I'm too rusty at this. Greckles, Tass, Borky, and Panic. It's hard to find the words to write here. Everything that has happened, it feels like a dream, or some sort of horrible nightmare. I regret what I have done. I regret listening to that thing that pried into my mind. I regret not saying what I should have said. I regret accepting from the place and the wrong thing. I regret
Slow down a bit. You're missing words.
Yeah,
You're roboting.
And you're also
Yeah.
Can you reload
sorry.
in? Actually, can you reload in?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 sec. Okay, how about now?
There, you sound better.
You're good.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, take your time with this.
Okay.
Take your time with this one.
There's a man here, the Azamar I've seen before. His name is Brork.
Woo!
He says you brought him. He says you brought me to him in chains and rope. It was not okay. And Brork, he's mad at you for it, but I forgive you. What I did was wrong, and I forgive you for doing what you felt you needed to do. What happened in Periton? What happened? Where I came from? It chases me, but I'm done. I just can't have what I want, and I need to accept that. I know you saw everything. I tried to hide it from you. I felt ashamed. I want to go to the Underdark. I want to be free, but this is just not the way it works. I can leave the United Clergy, and I can abandon my temples, but I have responsibilities that need attention. I need to further better myself, and in turn, and with hope, better. Sorry, I'm. My screen's flashing. I need to better myself, and in turn, and with hope, better Orin, and perhaps better the world. For now, it seems I don't get much of a choice in the matter. Paladin Bror called a council in the big temple. There were so many important people. I was so scared. This is a long letter. But not as scared as I have been. I told them everything about the pain inflicted upon the drow, kobolds, and others who were suffering because of the United Clergy of Orin. I told them about my brands, about Ragus Cade, about my old teacher's lessons, about my training. I told them everything except what happened to the Flumps. That I leave entrusted for you and only you until I get better. Until I know it's time to see them again. I'm under the Council's protection for now. Palenbroek said that they're looking into matters. I don't know what that means. And he told me not to worry about it. It's hard not to worry about it.
Let me scroll.
Let me scroll.
Let me scroll.
I don't think I'll be taken back to Patterton, but I'm not sure what's going to come next. Palenbroek took the armor. They're sending it back to Periton. It doesn't belong to me. I don't really want to look at it anymore. I'm living in the High Avon Temple. Do we know where that is?
Avon Temple.
Or excuse me, Avon. God.
That would be up where the highest district would be.
Oh, good. I have a room here. It's nice. I can see the Sweet Dragon from here. I can walk down the High Clergy District as I please, but I can't go much further than that. Most of the time, I stay in my room and read until Paladin Bork or one of the other council members visits me. They need me to stay here. People come and talk to me a lot. They have questions. All I can really do is ask them if they know what's happened to you. No one's seen you since, well, since the sun came back. So if you're reading this letter, I hope you're safe and not hurt in any way. I hope to see you again. I hope I'm more of me when we get to see each other again. Until then, I'll be okay. I might try to send another letter if Paladin Bork lets me. He seems a bit, well, sour about me sending all of you this letter. He only saw you dump me in front of him. He doesn't understand. He'll understand soon, I hope. The other Azamar are scary, but not unkind. It's so strange to be around other Azamar again. I've only met one in the clergy, but it was different. There's a woman, High Priestess Alea. She's very strange, but very kind. We spent time together in the mornings when Brorik's gone. There's also another Azamar named... help me?
Hammernar.
Haminar.
Ooh.
He's very odd for an Azamar of the Dwarven God. But he's nice too. He helped me get the gifts in the fancy envelope. I'm not very good at gifts. It was more Haminar's idea anyway, but I hope you like it. Please take care of yourselves and don't worry about me. I'm fine. You've got you to worry about. With love, Sully. P.S. The big parcel I sent is for Task, the medium one for Greckles, and the fancy envelope is for everyone.
All right, I guess I'll open mine.
I'll
Okay.
open mine.
I will.
So
edit
is she
it.
okay?
That's yet to be
It's a-
seen, big guy, but I think so.
So, like, what happened to her, though?
I think Borky wasn't paying attention. Joke.
Well,
The joke. The
maybe
joke.
Borky-
You know it's all the joke. It doesn't count now.
Task the letter. You pull the parcel. There's a letter like in it. There's parchment, something wrapped in parchment, and there's a letter resting on top.
All right, let's see that letter.
Okay, it's available for you now.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
I will make yours available as well, Greckles.
Yay!
Letter parcel for Task. Task, it seems that just being around me causes you to try to remedy
Stop.
Yeah, you cut it out there.
You're cutting out.
Fuck's sake.
It's okay.
No, just it happens. It's Discord,
Hello?
man. Yeah, hello.
Discord hiccups. Hello.
All right. Task, it seems that just being around me causes you to lose your helmet, among other things. I tried to remedy the loss of your first one with my own. Paladin Borg told me that Viantis took it back with the to Patreon or Paraton. Bleh. Paraton with him. I handed over the rest of the armor and returned to be returned to Paraton. Paladin Borg offered to buy me a new set of whatever armor I wished, but instead I had this made for you. I'm going to say this out loud. It says, beneath this sentence is another scribbled out in haste, smudged with ink as if to be covered, but it's still legible. I'm not going to say this to them, but I'm going to say this out loud so everyone else can read it, so it can hear it.
Okay.
So for this part is not said out loud. I'm so sorry about your family Task. I wish I could make it heal. I wish I could help it be better, but I don't know how. I'm sorry. Now we continue on with saying this out loud. I hope the helmet fits. I had to guess the measurements. Please take good care of it.
What does the helmet look like as you take it out of the wrapping?
It looks like the piece of a visor. Something that slides over the head and fits comfortably on the snout. Something that wraps around the head. Almost sort of like a circlet, but it also covers most of the top. It covers the forehead going to the side of the temples.
Neat.
There is one thing about it that's interesting, and it's slight. It's a slight, almost logo in a way, hidden underneath one of the visors, and you see it shimmering. You can understand Draconic, correct?
Yes, I can.
It reads this, and I will type it in. I will say you notice it, and I will privately message what it says to you.
Very well.
Very well.
We're having fun, aren't we? Yeah, we're having a good time.
It's having a really.
So Soren,
So.
What? So,
I'm gonna pop that into Draconic Translator.
Oh, good luck. It's
there-
not.
Is there an app for that?
Oh, it doesn't. It's just a made up word.
It doesn't translate. No, it looks like a name or something.
So Soren, should I roll an insight check to see, or intelligence check to see if that rings a bell?
With triple disadvantage. Actually, no, just disadvantage. Just disadvantage.
Triple disadvantage.
What is that?
No, Nadine, quadruple.
I guess I really shouldn't be knowing this then.
I'll
Fuck
say I'll say just with disadvantage.
All right.
Yeah, no idea.
Okay.
Greckles, you peel open yours. On top of the parcel is a letter as well.
I've been reading it. I kind of don't want to share it.
Okay,
In
you open up
character.
the parcel and
Yeah.
you see what you see.
So you see Greckles read over the letter. He's very. There's a lot of mixed emotions, a lot of sadness, a lot of frustration, but there is relief in his gesture. And he pulls out Sully's holy symbol of Orin.
Ooh.
Panic. Maybe you can help me with this.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Yes, I can. And I'm going to. I just had to make sure I had spell slots, but I forgot about the rest. Yeah. I ritual cast Identify.
You sense some divine magic from it. It's just a holy symbol. It's a tool for a cleric, basically. What do they call it in the book? I should have had this written down.
She gave him yellow.
She gave him yellow.
She did give me yellow.
Oh my god, guys, she went to Jared.
Yeah, it's oh my god. Ben is a whole. It's a holy symbol. It's what it's defined as. So you do sense a slight divine nature to it, but it's faint. It's like a focus for a druid or something.
There is some divine magic coming from this, but for all intents and purposes, this is just a holy symbol.
I'll hang on to it then.
Mm-hmm.
There is also a letter from Ozzy.
That is all you, buddy.
I'll take that. No.
I take it and I cut it open and I read it.
It's in your documents as well. Sorry for the reading hour, but you guys have been away, and this is the time where all the NPCs kind of come into town. So
I'm not reading this out loud in character, but I will read it out loud just for you guys.
Okay.
Dearest Panic, hello, how are you? It's Ozzy. I hope the last batch of potions made it to you safe. Well, I never found out since I never got the letter back, but that's fine. I know you're busy with your important Alavas ticket work. I was just going to send you another batch, but you might be getting a personal delivery. I need to come back to Alavas before winter hits Everbright. I have many potions to be made, and ingredients get scarce when the cold sets in. Plus, there are some things that I can only get from the city, so I'll be stopping by for a visit. I was just going to sneak into the Lower Arcana district and rush on home, but I figured maybe that perhaps I could check in on you and we could do something together that's fun, like tea, or go see a play, or go on a tour, or get food, or go on a walk.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
You know, something like that. Anyway, I should be in town before the start of the Harvest Festival. I'll be bringing along Vincent with me. You remember, my hedgehog familiar.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, okay. I guess I'll see you soon, Panic. I'm very much looking forward to it. Ozzy and Robso. P.S. Me bringing Vincent is no invitation for your orc friend to go stealing him again.
God, this is a freaking Telltale game.
Yes, it
Remember
is.
this.
Oh fuck.
Monty.
Ozzy will remember this.
Ozzy will not let go of this.
there is also a beautifully intricate gnomish-looking letter addressed to Borky.
Oh, is it tiny? Is it super tiny?
It's adorably tiny, and there's a ferret seal on the front of it.
Oh, yes.
Okay, hold on. I can't read. I'm sorry.
I will transcribe for Borky.
Thank you very much. We hand it to him. His hands are clasped together with a big smile.
I'm so happy.
Oh yeah.
I look. She's my Orwa Nakama. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Borky.
Turns his head.
Borky.
What?
Borky.
What?
You and me are gonna have a discussion. I'm gonna have to teach you some things when we get out of here.
Love.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Dear Borky, it feels like it's been so long since I last saw you, but I know that wherever you are doing your best.
I am.
I hope you've made lots of friends and seen lots of lovely places. I want to hear all about them when we meet again.
Oh my God, yes.
things have been mostly quiet for me. The forest is so beautiful this time of year. There are so many reds and yellows and oranges. Of course, green is my favorite.
Yeah.
Definitely the best. But I like all colors, really.
Damn right.
Some of
Smacking his bicep.
Okay. Some of the animals are getting ready to settle down and sleep the cold away. I've always wondered what it's like to be able to snooze until the sun comes out again. I've been making them little beds out of crackly leaves and blankets I've been knitting. They're so comfy and cozy. I just had to try them out myself once in a while.
Oh.
God damn it.
So goddamn cute.
The nice Aussie man that was playing with the trees has been helping me learn to make potions. I'm getting really good at it, and so I hope I can show you sometime soon. We've mostly been using them to help the animals when they get sick or need their teeth cleaned or stuff like that. Ozzy is really talented and very nice. It's good to have a friend to talk to. Thimble is wonderful to talk to as well, but he does sleep ever so much. Speaking of teeth, I've included presents for you in Task. I really hope you like them, but if you don't, that's okay. I think giving gifts to friends is one of the best things in the world, and I will always and forever consider you guys my wonderful friends. With lots of love and hugs, Lily.
Oh my god. I am so
And-
happy right now.
And Helga snaps and goes, "Oh, right, there was other thing with Bird." And she pulls out a beautiful linen satchel with vines and all kinds of lovely embellishments.
Borky goes up with his like fingers. Ooh, what does this button do?
I softly smack the hand.
Yeah.
Borky, don't touch.
What is for me?
Do you open it?
Yes. Of course I do.
Okay. Yes!
Yes!
You get a sturdy black leather bracelet adorned with ethnically sourced wolf teeth.
Ooh.
And Task, for you, you get 2 arrowheads made out of bone.
Ooh.
Oh, very nice.
Sorry. I thought she said for bird for a second. Sorry.
No worries. I was wondering why. It's for me though.
Sorry.
What was it? What was it exactly? It was a bracelet.
It's a bracelet made out of wolf's teeth, yeah.
Wolf.
Can I roll survival to see if I can tell what kind of bone it's made of?
Yeah, go ahead.
A 15.
Boar.
Ooh, very nice. These are display arrows.
It might not be like bone. It may be like the tusks potentially as well, like bones of the tusks.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. These are not getting used. These are like trophy or display arrows.
So you're saying these are tusk arrows?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Boo.
You see him like peek his head over the window. Eyes back. Like a Muppet or a Pez dispenser. And then just sink back down.
Oh, speaking of Task, I think I should give you these. I can tell you firsthand they're pretty effective. He just drops the 10 teeth from the frog in your hand.
Oh, very well, thank you. I'll take these.
Borky puts on the wolf teeth bracelet, his friendship bracelet.
If it's nice. Oh, it is a friendship bracelet.
Yeah.
There's one more thing. A small, tiny, almost looks like a telegram-sized letter, and it's addressed to you, Task.
Oh, all right. Well, let's take a gander.
I will post it to you. It should be available for you now.
Awesome. Let's see. Wolfgang's report. Oh, yes. All right, let's see. I'm not saying this to them. I'm saying this so everyone else can read it in the chat.
We're
Task,
right here.
we track. Oh. This is for the chat. This is not for you guys.
I'm teasing, dude.
Task, we tracked down your quarry in a remote jungle. He surrounded himself with green-scale kobolds. The dragon has something on its neck. Going to get closer. Report to follow, Wolfgang. Everyone else will just watch Task, like, leer at this piece of paper and just freeze in place for a good long second. Fold the piece of paper and tuck it away.
So,
Sure, sir. Hey, Remy, how you doing?
Rebby's in the doorway of the tavern at the moment.
You see him looking out, like his back is to you guys. He hasn't paid attention or said a word since you started looking at letters.
Oh, jeez,
and his helmet's off.
Borky taps Remy on the shoulder.
Hey, what's up, man? Sorry about that. We had so much stuff to read, my friend. Give me this bracelet. It's great. A Task is doing his thing.
I'm happy for all of you. I hope you found what you were looking for. Information, or just confirmation your friends are still alive.
Yeah. Is that true, Grackles?
What?
Grackles aged
Stone
800
Cold
years.
Steve Austin, him? Were you?
What? What's that, Gorky? Oh no, he's aged 40 years.
Oh no.
What? I'm not with you. I'm sorry.
Wait, you're not.
Would you wander off?
Wait, okay.
We're,
How far away is the door from where we're standing?
Not very
it's a
far.
room. It's just the room.
It's the tavern. Like if you walk like almost like 12 steps, you'd be up at the counter where Helga is.
Yeah.
Okay.
The bar.
The first thing you'd see would be Helga. Hooray!
You seem
fun.
despondent. Word of the day.
I got a lot of things on my mind. I'm sorry.
Remy, you also seem despondent. Word of the day.
That would be a good way of putting it. Yes.
What's up?
I owe your friend an apology the next time I see her.
Which
I
one?
didn't mean to become the one from Eltmer.
Solly.
Not Solly. Willow.
I mean, oh my god, I'm falling asleep.
Remy never got her name, so.
No.
Oh, that's Willow. It's Willow. We met her our first day in Alavast. Oh, we saved her. I was a turtle. Good times.
You were a
Nice.
Abacus polymorph.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Oh yes, you and the commander were transformation friends, buddies.
Yeah, we are.
things.
We've been through the thick of it. We have.
By the by, should we not report these to her? Task calls up his contract.
There's nothing on the contract.
Yeah, that was pro bono, baby.
Hmm.
Didn't get paid.
No money for us. We're broke as shit.
At least
Now
you
what?
don't know. You don't see the payment. Maybe.
But hey,
Do I have to do a perception check on my?
Roll
Paper?
a perception check.
All right, 20.
Go into party inventory and go into renovation opportunities and scroll down to the bottom.
Oh geez, that's a lot.
Party inventory.
Inventory.
Opportunities.
Renovation opportunities. Scroll down.
Ooh.
Holy shit!
What do we got? Tell.
I'm not saying a word. Somebody else has to say it.
2,000 Alvestian credits
Is that a lot?
as a final gift from Lies.
The last of me. Holy shit!
Damn.
Oh
Wow.
my! What? So you saying that? Oh my! We can't say Liza's name. Show us. I can't really show you guys. I don't know where that is. Sorry, I don't know where that is, guys.
It's under the player inventory.
Yeah. So if you click on the thing that looks like a newspaper and then scroll party inventory, you'll see it.
So we have 51.
Party inventory or player inventory?
party inventory.
It's underneath past read documents.
Renovation opportunities, and you got to scroll all the way down. That's what I didn't do.
Yep.
Locations.
It should be above locations.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm not really finding it here. Sorry. So
Okay.
scary
Here, I
thing,
can do
sunburn,
that.
Osh. Thank
There we
you.
go.
There you go.
oh wow.
Total 3,100. Last of me plus 2,000.
What?
So we have 51.
We got 51 now.
Jesus, we can. Damn.
We got.
We'll talk about that after the session here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a lot of money.
You jerks. Sorry.
Roller.
Anyway, sorry.
Ungrateful.
Keep rolling.
No, you know what it should have said underneath it? You should have learned something.
It should have said, "You dicks, you killed me." Fucking look where you're walking, you dumb shits.
Yeah, that's my check.
Oh, I
So
almost choked there.
in total tally, we have 51. So we have 5,100 unexpectables dollar
ACs.
reduce.
Yeah, Valavastian credits. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's pretty
There we
cool.
go. Sorry,
Remy's
Remy. You were being forlorn. I'm sorry.
Yes. He's gonna pat Borky on the shoulder. I appreciate the concern, friend. Thank you.
You mentioned like something about a silver dragon, though, and like and
Yes.
how you don't like him. I don't mean to get political, but what's the deal with that? Real fast, you can tell us real fast what's going on with that. We're a little bit concerned. We've been hanging out for a while. we think you're a friend, what Greckles would call a Nakamir. So, like...
I'm sorry, a what?
I don't know, it's bird talk.
It's
What do you-
Nakama.
Okay, sure.
Don't worry, I don't speak it either.
Well, you should.
Oh my fucking god!
But what
You say that in game?
Yes.
You will see him turn around and in what sounds very broken, Watashi wa tori manabu toshita.
Borky points.
See, was that so hard?
I tried to learn avian. I'm in the process. It's not as easy as you might think.
No, trust me, I know it's not easy.
Anyway, so what do you know of the Silver King, as he's called?
I know he's a dragon, and Task is like all about those. That's about it. He saved
The Silver King comes from a place known as the Pine Spire Mountain. Elsmer is a country that bordered on Velithia's, well, its border. It's in a region called Alton, which I'm sure you're familiar with.
Nope.
All right.
They do, probably them, not me. I shouldn't be taking point on this, actually, the more I think about it.
I come from a land known as Velithia. We were neighboring countries. Elsmer, for whatever reason, decided it wanted to expand its territory. They used poison, assassination, political espionage, anything they could do to infiltrate our country. And soon enough, they were banging at our gates, trying to invade the city. My father, Pandion, was the captain of the Raven Knights, the order that protected our king. He ordered the city be evacuated. They would put up a front as if they were defending the city. We would sneak everyone out the back and escape deeper into the lands. Elsmer occupied the city, nearly burned it to the ground until the Silver King decided to meet with their leadership. And then, for no reason, as he was on his way home, said meeting decided to return and slaughter their...
Real fast, you
You cut in and out, Bosco.
I
Sorry.
need you to leave.
Curses!
I need you to leave and go back like one more paragraph with a thought. Sorry.
Better?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try this again. So, after they were done invading and nearly burned the city to the ground, the Silver King met with their leadership. And following that meeting, nearly halfway home, he decided to turn around and slaughter the leaders of Eltmer. I don't know how many he killed, or how many escaped, but he took control of both Eltmer and Velithia before he gave it back. My gripe is that it took him that long to do that. If he had such power, if he was so omnipotent, where was he when they first invaded? Where was he when it was clear that Eltmer was racist? That they had indentured servants, slaves? People were fleeing to Alavast long before they invaded Velithia. He's so benevolent, but he let hundreds, thousands of people die. That's my issue. Yes, I should be grateful. Yes, he did us a kind service. And yes, there's some stupid statue of him standing in Alavast right now. But forgive me if I'm not just a little bitter.
That's rough, buddy.
I think we all do a slow turn.
Everyone just kind of nodding.
Greckles is kind of slow turning a little bit in shock. He's never heard Remy lose his cool
Yeah,
like this
no,
before.
this is. Ooh. Ooh.
I don't know if this is going to be really bad for Tass to say, but I want to say it out loud.
Go for it.
Tass kind of just like still looking at his letter, kind of just peeks up. Sometimes it takes a crisis to make others act. And that's the unfortunate rule of some things.
Sadly, you're exactly correct. That doesn't make it hurt any less.
No, it doesn't.
That's not an excuse for insulting your friend, however. I lost my cool. She has earned an apology.
She's around. You'll find her.
I'm sure.
And give it time. She'll be here. I'm happening to think that we already found our mage.
Yay.
Jeez.
Borky's just been like has his hands up like, whoa, fucking pulled the pin on that grenade.
Remy,
really
as
neat. It's
you
really neat though. That was fucking cool. Also, A+ acting, Bosco.
Oh, well, thank you.
Rami, as you kind of sit there with your friends, your hands kind of retreat, and you feel the letters.
Helga, get a nail for our friend, please.
What do you want, nail?
A nail?
Ale.
Oh, you ale. Oh, yes, I can do. Oh, well, let me look. Apple cider. What do you like? Light.
What kind of beer do you drink, Remy?
I don't believe now is the time for drinking. I actually should probably get going myself.
Oh. Don't go.
Greckles wants to run up to him.
So, I always thought you stole this from me, but maybe greatness is just shared among minds.
Plucks a feather and offers it to him.
Remy, without hesitation, will pluck one of his own feathers, and with one hand take Greckles, and with the other hand extend his feather.
And he will grab Remy's. And it's kind of...
You will see him. You very clearly notice that he has 3 feathers on his helmet. You will see him put it on as a 4th one.
Awesome.
Task will take that ale.
Out of character, real fast. I don't mean to metagame right now, but are we able to join Remy on his running around, or do you want us to stay at the Sweet Dragon?
No.
Okay.
No, he's the only one that can go to the area.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
we can't go there,
Okay,
buddy.
okay. I'm just making sure here.
So you're
Greckles
Sorry,
Greckles tucks the feather up into his plumage underneath his clothes.
Remy's gonna tap Greckles' chest. Here's the last thing I can give you as a piece of advice.
What's that?
Always remember where you come from, and you'll always find your way back home.
I've been getting told that a lot recently, so I'll take that to heart.
Task?
Aye?
Find yourself another platoon.
You mean I don't have enough on my hands as is? Points to everyone else.
This is family. It's
Yes, I'm subtly saying family. You guys got it to bar out of my maw. There you go.
It's pronounced Nakamer.
Well, I'm honored. I'm not laughing in character. I'm sorry.
Borky.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
Absolutely. Borky just does the wrist handshake.
Remy will instantly identify what that is and do a wrist handshake.
I see. Aye. You're really good with your weapon.
Well, I try. I'm not good at a lot of things, but people and swords I understand.
That's good. You're the kind of guy I wouldn't mind beside me in front of a giant frog.
Well, lucky for you, I was there in front of a
Oh
giant
my god,
frog.
you totally were.
Yes. That was oddly specific for something that happened not a day ago.
It's oh no, it's just been a trip.
Borky backs off.
Panic?
Mm-hmm.
Try not to seduce everything that moves.
I'll see if I can turn it off.
I'm just saying, save some for the rest of us.
What? Damn.
I've learned nothing.
Particularly this one, if you don't mind. And with a smirk, he's going to peck Reckles on the beak.
And like that, the chat has exploded.
Panic's gonna slam the table and say, "Nice."
Tess!
Fuck, here we
The
go.
ale spits out your mouth, Tess.
You see Greckles in shock momentarily, and then maybe a slight hint of a blush, and then a recomposure.
Borky's just pointing and standing there looking still. He's frozen in time.
Panic is agape with just this smile on his face. It's just like, oh shit.
I mean, we don't have lips, so that's the closest thing we can get.
Run, Remy!
Remy,
Fly, you fool!
Remy is going to give a bow and then start to walk off.
Borky's standing there. I'm guessing there's just an awkward silence throughout the entire place, right?
Tass
Even
swigs the rest of his
Helga-
ale.
Even Helga's like, what?
Borky goes, what? What?
Is that some cultural thing, or
You see Tass do the Archer thing, hold his finger up, and just swig the rest of the ale.
You see Greckles bring a talent up to where his beak was pecked, and he just looked. He brings it down and looks at it, and he just puts his hand down, and he just goes right back to the counter.
Oh my god, that's adorable.
What?
All right.
I'm just so happy right now. You know, can we just take a? We could do one.
Meryl actually has a big smile on her face. She's like, "That's cute." Remy, you set out of the tavern. You see the blacksmith and the construct, like setting the horse out, handing over the horse to their owner, and you see your quarry in front of you. You begin to make your way, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you make your way swiftly. Most people don't really pay you too much mind. Some of the children in the city look up at you like, "Oh, wow, look, a soldier!" like pointing at you. Most people are kind of about doing their business.
Remy will try to acknowledge as many people as he can, very politely.
There are a few members of the military that see your armaments, and give you a nod. You also see some people who are distinctly from the Alton region, just the way that they look, and they give you a nod as well, recognizing the family crest.
He will be sure to salute any soldiers that he comes across.
Okay. Eventually, you reach the wall into the middle district, and you have a ticket keeper there that looks at your mission and goes, "From the front."
Yes, sir.
Go right in. And
Thank you, sir.
are able to walk through. You
Alrighty.
go through the middle Arcana district. You see old pedestals. It looks like there used to be something on top of them. You see one statue to Brooke Bronzefang. The rest of them are all gone, and instead there are these beautifully cut hedges and a garden in place. You also see a few constructs walking around, like a lot of constructs walking around and talking to each other. It's kind of weird.
Is this different from the last time he was in Alavast?
Yeah, very different.
Alrighty.
The statues are all gone, except for the one of Brooke, and then there's just the constructs usually are just like, they're kind of like menial workers usually.
Oh, so wait, that statue of the Silver King is gone?
It's gone.
Remy's gonna smile.
Eventually you make your way up to the next gate, to the upper district.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes longer for the upper district, and it's a gnome with like 5 different types of glasses, where he's got like the magnifying glass, and he's looking closely at your ticket. Yes, very well, go ahead. He hands it off to you. You make your way through the upper Arcana district, which is insane. The buildings are large towers. You see statues that just float. There's crazy things everywhere. You see animals that you've never seen before walking around. You see mages talking to each other, animals on their shoulders, speaking about words and topics you don't understand. And then you reach your final gate, and you see a man standing there, a guard. He's a gruff man, and he sees you approach, and he gives you a salute.
Remy will salute back, and then present his ticket.
Remus Corbeau?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Paladin Stendon. He extends a hand.
Ooh,
Pleasure.
Stand-in, really? Okay.
Shakes his hand.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Looks like you have 2 letters to deliver.
Yes, sir.
Okay. He mulls over your token. May I see the letters? I won't open them. I just need to see them.
He will present both of them.
Okay. I don't know where Captain Brooke is. He's been aloof lately. Lady Isla should be in the Hoketh Temple.
Yes, Lady Isla was my point of contact.
Oh, excellent then. I will send you up there immediately. Let's go.
He will
And
follow
he follows
along.
you. And he signals, and another guard takes his place in full plate armor. Oh, how's the weather at the front been?
It's actually kind of the same every day, sadly.
Oh, that's a shame. Sure, it's refreshing to be back in the city.
Yes. Sadly, I won't be staying long, but it is good to be home. Well, as close to home as I can get.
Yeah, I just got back from my trip as well.
Where were you?
Oh, I had to. This is rather strange. How do I explain this? We procured a half ogre, in a way. Yeah, his name was Gorb.
Shit.
He. Long story short, childish as it may be, he appreciates our faith of Avon. I'm sure you're aware of Avon.
Of course.
He showed promise as a paladin, though the mind, given, needs a little work. We wanted to send him off to one of our combat-based Avon clergies, but we found that his responsiveness to men, not so good. To women, quite good, given that his previous friend was a female paladin of our order. We sent him to an all-women's clergy to basically work the land there and kind of like clean things up and do the heavy lifting, more or less. And he was quite content, but he broke my arm.
Damn.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, just a misunderstanding, certainly. Ships, tight spaces, not so fun for most things. But yes, no. I just got back and I've missed some things apparently. But no, Doros has been doing good work in my stead. So, Doros being the captain of the lower districts.
Yes, of course. It's a weird misunderstanding. An unfortunate haircut is a misunderstanding. A broken arm is typically more.
Well, to a half ogre, though. You must understand.
True.
As you guys you've been walking up this staircase. As you break the staircase, you see that giant crystal hanging by the chains, the attic, slacked, and you see large, giant cathedrals, large temples of different design, of beautiful architecture, stained glass, marble stoneways. And there's a large, like a massive building that kind of sits in the middle of them all. There's a big ring of them, like absolutely huge. And you see people mulling about, mostly council members. And the largest building in the center, a marble building with beautiful glass, is the council building. You know that. That's where meetings are held. That's where a lot of important business goes on.
Has Remy ever been here, though, since it's like the highest of the high districts?
This is your first time, and it's quite the spectacle.
Okay, so he's a little nervous, though he's going to try to keep that to himself as best he can.
Intimidated.
I am going to roll an insight for Stendon.
Go for it.
That's a natural 20 from Stendon.
Oh, he could tell that Remy is very nervous, having never been here.
He gives you a shoulder, like a nudge with his elbow, and he goes, "First time here in the highest district?"
Yes. Yes.
Wait until you go inside the temples, and he kind of gives you a push.
Are you trying to make it worse?
Oh, come on, lighten up. People here can use it. And he leads you in front of the Hoketh temple, made out of beautiful black cut stone. Large, almost purple and red, Gothic style stained glass. You see some graves to the side of it. You actually see it kind of surrounds the side. They're well kept, beautiful graves, flowers on each one. The steps are beautifully kept, swept clean. And as you reach the front door, there are two armed Hoketh clerics, and they kind of stepped forward and they stopped. And they turned to Stendon and you, and they go, "State your business."
I bring news from the front.
And then we went to the other. "Shouldn't that be meant for Brork?"
I was commanded to see Lady Isla. If you'll give me just a moment, he's going to present the 2 scrolls and his ticket.
The Hoketh cleric takes them. Oh, it's a letter for Belton. Oh, okay, yeah, go on in.
Thank you.
Excellent. The lady's happy. She's going to receive 2 letters in the past few days.
Remy's going to walk in.
Best of luck. Stendon gives you a salute as you go in.
Thank you.
As you walk in, your footsteps clack, 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 echo across the floors. There's a haunting sense to this building. Mm-hmm. You know, generally, Hoketh is the god of death. So there's a serene calm to the atmosphere of this place. There's also a discomfort in a way. And as you walk across, you see tombstones upon tombstones.
in the building, mausoleums, plaques in the walls.
Are there any writing or anything on them that like any identifying
There
markers?
is. There's names of people, soldiers,
Gotcha.
others. Definitely well kept, cared for. And you hear some voices up ahead in sort of the main chamber.
Does Remy recognize any of those voices?
You hear a woman's voice, you hear a second woman's voice, and you hear a man's voice.
All right.
And
then
they're echoing across the roof. And as you look up at the roof, it just goes on forever. You actually lose sight of the peak of it. Tall ceilings.
My goodness. Remy will keep walking forward until he has a visual confirmation of anybody.
Yes, but then we'll contact them and we'll see what happens. As you turn the corner, you see a woman with radiant blue hair sitting cross-legged, and across from her is an orc man with bronze teeth and bronze hair, and beside him is a woman with very almost golden-esque yellow hair and wearing simple clothing, and they appear to be talking.
Remy is going to take off his helmet instantly and put it under his arm and then wait to be addressed as he stands at attention.
Lady Isla, who... Have you met Lady Isla before? I can't remember.
Remy has not.
Okay. Lady Isla, like, super slow, just slowly turns her head, like, just stops what she's saying and slowly turns her head to look at you. Oh, I think I have a visitor. And Brooke turns immediately. It's just like, who permitted you in here?
I bring news from the front. Commander Bolton, he sent me.
Oh, okay. Come on in.
Remy's going to step in.
And you see, like, he turns to the woman next to him, and you kind of hear her mutter something under your breath. You want to try and listen for that or no?
I would love to. Is that a perception?
Perception.
Come on. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. 21.
You hear her go, should I leave? And then you hear Brooke go, no, unless you want to. She goes, no, I'm okay.
All right.
And what news do you have of the front?
Remy is going to present both scrolls and extend them out to Lady Isla. I was told to give these to you specifically.
Oh. Brooke takes the scroll with the order of the trebuchets. And he just quickly pops that open, pulls off the seal, and reads it immediately. And just you see his eyes just go, 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 go. All right, we'll do that at once. I'll want your help with that as well, sir. Name?
Remus Corbeau of House Corbeau.
Soldier Cabot. I would appreciate your escort, given that your travels have brought you here, based on this report. And Lady Isla is not taking the letter, and she looks up and goes, could you read it for me?
Of course, milady.
Read it out loud if you would. It would be lovely to hear. I'm going to
Remy's
send you the letter.
Oh, dear.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
I'm sending it to you.
I'm going to open this. It's going to be Requiescat in Pace.
Oh, no. It won't let me send it.
Oh, no. You want to send me just the text? Like in Discord?
Copy paste into the Discord.
Oh, it's going to lose phonetics. It's going to lose talent here.
Oh, no.
Shoot. Oh, no.
Can you read?
Is there any way I can export it? Share. Wait, how do I share it? Oh, shoot.
Oh my god, guys. So technical difficulties aren't just microphone related, everybody.
They really aren't.
I'm so sorry. This is going to destroy the formatting. I should have done this on something else.
It's okay.
Can we take a quick break?
Yeah, no.
Take a 1 minute. Take a 1 to 2 minute, everybody.
You got to do some bits and stuff, right?
I'll do some bit shout outs real fast.
There you go.
I gotta take a bio break. Be right back.
Do it.
We got some subs and we got some bit drops. We have from Rukalek, 1,000 bits, Burb action. Probate, 1,000 bits. Reckles is now canon now. That was unexpected. Zephyrus, 1,000 bits. Yes! I wonder what that's in reference to. Probate, 1,000 bit drop. Thank you so much, Probate.
Okay, I'm gonna send this to you. See if it works. Do not read it.
Okay.
A couple people are away real fast, so let's. Manly Torchic, thank you for the 6-month resub.
Tell me if that works.
Skullfire, thank you for the bits. Kreven, Pakwa, Haseo Sora, thank you so much, guys, for all the subs and the bits. A lot of follows. Thank you so much for the support.
Did it work, Bosco?
I'm trying to click on it, and it's being dumb. Where'd it go? That's not what I wanted.
Okay, I'm back.
Not what I wanted. Did you send it to? Ah, wait, there it is. Click. Click.
Ivan the Kinda Terrible, 1,000 bits. Here's some bits.
Let's
Also,
see.
guys, I
I
hope you like the KO
see-
Greckles animation I made.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
You got it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
It
can
looks
you
like-
read it?
Yeah, I can. There's no phonetics that I see.
Phonetics?
Oh, is it? I didn't know if there was anything spelled out phonetically, but yeah.
There's some things bolded and italicized.
Yes, I see the stuff bolded, and I see the stuff in different font.
Okay, perfect. Don't read it. Don't read it. Don't read it.
I'm
don't
not.
read it.
I'm not reading.
Okay. Is everybody back? Are we waiting on Zito?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm back.
Zito.
Okay.
Connor, are you there?
Where's-
Connor's also gone.
Oh no, he's dead.
Oh,
No,
No, he's here. He's here.
Uh,
I love the scream from the distance. I'm here.
the second font is going to be hard to read.
I know. That's going to be a challenge for you.
Oh God.
Argent
I'm-
Leo the 13th. Sorry, I went fast.
Okay.
Thank you
I'm
guys
back,
for
sorry.
giving me something to
All
look
right.
forward to each week. Your characters, mostly Zito's kobolds, have reignited my love of art and helping my depression. Thank you all, and especially Monty, for your amazing storytelling skills. All right, let's jump back into the storytelling.
You, Remy, Lady Isla just looks at you. Her face is just blank. There's no expression. And she looks at you and just kind of raises her brow, like, read it, please. And you pop open the letter, you pop the seal, and you pull it out of the envelope and unfold this giant letter.
My dear sweet Smumpelkins,
Yeah.
it is I, your darling stallion of a husband, writing to the love of my life and warmth of my heart. We witnessed the eclipse of a few days past. It reminded me of the way your eyes shine, like the sun's rays passing through the attic's gleaming facets, but ever more radiant. I hope you were able to see it, and safely. How was the festival? We have heard reports of raucous events, and I hope it was most enjoyable for you, my sweet. Did they have Brork escort you again?
As you say that, Bork kind of like, yes, I did escort her. Like, I did my job.
I do hope he was well behaved.
His face just like, what?
Did Jelena make her cheesecake again this year? I do know how you love your sweets, my sweetie muffin. Milady, should I continue?
Yes.
No change in expression.
Speaking of our esteemed paladin friend, do pass on my greetings and hearty hopes, and you may use other words, that he has found an outlet for his affections. Perhaps more than hopes. We've talked about it, but the young lad needs a certain ... focus. Perhaps romancion? Or one of those elven baths you talked about last winter. The boy is stressed, and I worry for matters of propriety.
Rourke's just kind of like, you can see him sweating under his collar, even pulls. He's like, Belphabella, no, he's a joking man. And he looks to the woman next to him, and she's just taking a step away from him, just slowly.
Captain Brooke, I do apologize. I didn't,
Isla looks up.
Keep going.
Yes, milady. Is Serial still single? I wonder if she'd be willing to entertain him. The council would complain, but if they do, this seems to be a bit crossed out, milady.
Keep going.
Oh, all right. But if they do, your ogre monster giant cuddle bear of a husband can give them another talking to. I don't know if I'm supposed to read that. Oh boy. What are they going to do? Say no to our wise advice, born from our blissful matrimony? Don't tell Hamungar that I said that. Maybe we can send Brork and him together. Not together like a couple, of course. I mean, not as far as I know.
This fucking exposure.
He's married. God damn it, Belton. Brooke is just like really looks so irked right now.
Remy is terrified as he continues with this letter.
Isla looks so content right now. Like she's just like leaning on her hand and just like looking up at you like, keep going.
Good.
It doesn't matter. Either way, I trust you had a good time, and it makes my heart ache that I had to be away. Things are quiet here on the front, which makes for a lovely change of pace. Time to think and recover and dream about my dearest star among stars that you are, my love. The giants seem to have had their fill of fighting for now. Perhaps the eclipse spooked them, or has some significance to whatever gods they pray to. We remain weary and ready, but for now, I am and all of Alavast's finest are safe and resting. He apparently changed his handwriting.
He does that.
Yes, I will do my best, milady. But I do dream of you ever so much. Oh, to touch your pearly tresses now. Oh, breathe in your stupendous scent. I miss the touch of your neck, the touch of your lips, the touch of sweet, soft, silky hands. I recall the way we echoed back on the night of our honeymoon, and so many other passionate nights since. And,
lady, I think that's enough. And she just waves her hand. No, keep going. Rourke is just like, his face is in his hands. He's just like, oh my god. Oh my god.
And so many other passionate nights since, and crave hotly for the next to come. Perhaps we could arrange for our fine, fanciful, feathered friend? Is that insensitive? I don't want to add Bork's stress with that wonderful racial integration project of his. Either way, perhaps Remus could fly you down with him. It is Remus.
Lovely name.
Thank you, milady. Perhaps not. Alas, I am sure the council values your company far more than our amorous splendor. Oh well, we will see each other soon, and I assure you that, my so sensuous, slivered, sumptuous, sensational sweetheart of serendipitous salacity, will be a night to prepare for.
I sent him a dictionary as a gift.
He's clearly used it quite well, milady.
Yes.
This is Greckles. I'm just gonna say this for Greckles right now. This is better than anything you could have possibly said to Boric.
You have no idea how much I was there.
I am and remain even your burning coal of a husband, burning even hotter with passion for you with each passing day. Pardon me, milady. A feather in the throat. Yours now and forever, by the grace of the gods and in heart and your soul, Balfour Bolton. P.S. Tell Abacus she still owes me, and I don't care what the little enchantress says. P.P.S. I love you. P.P.P.S.
Yes!
Like, a lot. P.P.P.P.S. I would punch so many dragons to protect you. Even one made of bees, if I had to. Like, really hard.
What the fuck?
Like, really had to, and we didn't have any fire magic doohickeys around. I would punch bee dragons for you, my love, because I love you. P.P.P.P.P.S. Okay, bye. Exclamation point, some strange symbol of a, it looks like a weird V attached
The
to
kids call it putting hearts into their letters these days.
Oh, I see. And then he drew an actual heart with a B plus an A. And I believe that's it.
I was half expecting there to be an eggplant emoji.
Can we vote Balfour Bolton best boy of Alavast?
Balfour Bolton for president.
Good job, Bosco.
This is how we send off our characters, ladies and gentlemen.
That is wow.
Isla looks up and his expression has not shifted once during that entire thing. Like, not even a shift. She looks at you, she goes, you could put it next to the other letter.
Yes, milady. Remy is going to put it down and then stand at attention and kind of look over at Brork and mouth to him, I'm sorry.
Brork looks up and goes, I want to die. And he looks to Isla and goes, anyway, Lady Isla, I think that's my cue to go. Sully, have a nice time with Lady Isla.
Wait,
don't read any of her letters.
You're Sully.
Brork looks immediately concerned.
She has friends looking for her.
Phrasing.
I'm gonna have him insight check you.
I'm sorry, I'm joking a little bit.
He comes next to you, Remy, and he puts his hand around your back. He goes, no, she doesn't. Let's go. And gives you a push. Let's go. We have trebuchets to collect, correct?
Yes, of course. Remy is going to try to sleight of hand the feather that Greckles gave him in his hat and just throw it at Sully.
Okay. Fuck yeah, please roll high.
I will say I will give you advantage for this.
Okay. 21.
Yeah! One. I'm gonna roll his perception.
Oh, please.
I gotta grab his stats real quick. Oh, where are
Oh, well, goodbye, guys. Thanks for playing.
No, I gotta grab his stats. I haven't rolled yet. Relax.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, yeah, fine. That's
Yeah,
fine.
but he's a paladin.
He's a paladin.
God, come on, I'm a Kenku. Don't I get plus plot device to my roll?
To the guillotines with him. Bring him to the guillotine.
I thought his armor was made of plot.
15. He fails.
Yes!
Oh, yeah!
You're walking, you turn your head, you flick the feather, and Borg is like, anyway, the trebuchets, let's focus on what's more important, blah, blah, blah. He starts talking, and you see the girl with you now know as Sully. She kind of like takes 2 steps to follow you at once, and then she sees the feather, and she stops, and she sees you, and she looks up at you, and she gives you like a nod, like, you know, they're okay.
And Remy's going to very quickly nod back before saying a yes, sir, or something to acknowledge.
You see her shoulders slack. You see her breathe. And then she steps over, and as the doors come closed behind you, you see her pick up the feather. And that is where we will end the session tonight.
Yeah!
Yay!
Let's, real fast, while we're here, I want to thank Bosco for joining us on this campaign.
Aw, no, thank you guys. This has been super freaking fun. Like, you have no idea.
I'm really happy.
Am I allowed to throw people under the bus?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'd like to first of all thank Narrow Napier. The drawing that Colette sent was actually by his son.
Oh, really?
Oh, all right.
Why is he under the bus?
No, that's someone else is going to be under the bus if I'm allowed.
Oh, yeah.
I had to message some people and see if they're okay with getting accredited with some beautiful, beautiful work.
Of course.
Narrow Napier did that for me. It was very cute, and it was very, very excellent. So thank you so much, Narrow Napier. If you're watching the VOD, if you're watching live, thank you. I really appreciate that. He did that for me really quick, and I messaged him on a whim. I was just like, could you do this for me? So
That was good.
Also, I have to say, you're out, they're watching. I had some people help me with that last letter. I barely wrote that thing. So you guys know who you are. Thank you for your help with that, because wouldn't have been as good with the Balfour Balton's little writing assistant.
That was incredible. Like, that was unbelievably good.
That was tight. That was really
You're killing me with the freaking cursive, but yeah.
When they switched over to cursive, I lost it. I just started crying.
I was like, why text why be so hard to read?
So yeah, thank you so much for those people who helped with this session, as well as some people who actually read through those letters to make sure that they were good. I just want to throw out those credits out there.
Really quick, can we stop recording?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Bye, Austin.
Bye, Austin.
Bye, Austin.
Bye, dude.
Bye, Austin.
What episode is this?
25.
Okay.
What the big 2-5, everybody?
Yeah. Save it as a wave, gonna be a big file.
Yep. The delicious uncompressed audio, guys.
I know, right? But yeah. So we're still the chat can still hear us, right? So
Yeah,
yeah,
they can.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I just want to thank all of you guys, both in the cast and out there in the digital world. This has been a wonderful experience. I really appreciate you all inviting me into your little family and let me, goof around and play around with all of y'all. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. So you guys are the best.
It was
We're
a
really
blast
glad to
having
have
you here,
you.
dude.
Yeah.
You ran off doing the absolute best thing you could have.
I tried, man. I tried. I feel y'all.
I remember when I told you, like, I did give Bosco some preemptive warning. Like, I'm like, you're going to end up at the high districts. And he goes, oh, that sounds cool. And I'm like, not really.
Yeah.
Oh, so.
Let's agree to disagree on that because that was amazing. That was pretty damn fantastic. I gotta do a quick. I gotta quickly say here, you gotta come to the next fan art special. By the way.
Oh,
too.
absolutely. I
can't help but feel there was like a moment in this episode. Maybe
What moment? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There was this one part where I'll just throw it out there. Yo,
Passion's flare.
Yeah, you little bit.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting. I wonder what that was all about.
Oh man.
Who the fuck knows?
Oh man,
Yeah,
I wonder. That is.
If only you could ask Remy. Oh wait.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh.
Forlorn.
That is.
And I guess I can say this out loud. So, because it's on the wiki, but yeah. So Remy is an Eldritch Knight. For anybody who's confused, he is both a caster and a fighter, which kind of fit his backstory because of how his parents were fighters and casters. So yeah, it works. I tried.
Bosco broke the chat.
I did break the chat.
That it was when you did it. Is the chat was just like it was like
It exploded.
a full page a second. It was rather interesting to watch happen.
Fucking atom bomb hit the chat.
Oh yeah.
Never since Borky called Helga ugly has there been such a reaction.
Yep.
My goodness, that was so damn.
Sorry for so many letters, but that was just what happened with everything.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
It's all good.
A real fast. I want to give a quick shout out to a couple bit drops we had there. From hold on, we gotta go back here a little bit. I want to thank Ivan, the kind of terrible. Here's some bits. Also, guys, and I hope you like the KO Greco's animation. Thank you so much.
I would love that to be the animation when I die again, because I will die again.
Urgently, y'all.
Oh yeah, you don't have a tank anymore.
Y'all 13th. Thank you much for the depression. Oh, sorry, so it repeats. Urgently, all 13. Please, my sides, full caps. Probate 1,000 bits. Thank you, Urgently, for the 1,000 bits. Probate, no greater love than punching bee dragons. 1,000 bits. Thank you so much, Probate. I'm seeing a lot of bits too. Platinum Raven, thank you so much. 321 Gmo. Bosco, you are great as Remy. These bits are for you.
Oh, gosh darn it, guys.
From a large pile of ducks, 1,000 bits. Love what you guys do. Love what you do, guys. Wish I could do more. You bring a bit of joy to every week. Thank you so much for 1,000 bits. Jack Jumbo, 10,000 bits. Here's my offering to Don Panic the Godfather. May he not send a bee dragon after me. I don't think I could punch it.
Oh my God! You guys forgot. We'll do it after. You guys forgot the last envelope from Solly.
Oh no!
Oh then.
Can we start the episode next week with it?
I was gonna say they're still in.
Yeah, we'll start the episode there. That actually would be perfect. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But Jackson, about 10,000 bits. Thank you so much. I was
10,000. Good grief.
That is crazy. Probate 5,000 bits. Now the only thing I want to know is, was Brock just being a dick due to being angry with the team, or is he planning something sinister for Sully? Probably not, but I feel a reckoning coming with him. 5,000 bits.
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna have to watch to find out, aren't we?
5,000 is not enough for Monty to destroy the story.
It's 500 bajillion thousand. All right, here's the spoiler, guys. There you go. Demon Zero X, the session was incredible. 1,000 bits. Huge thanks to the amazing performance there, Bosco. Please come back soon.
Well, thank you guys. I'm actually kind of, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of happy I got to dump a little backstory for Remy. I appreciate you guys.
It was kind of perfect.
Yeah,
I have 2 pages of backstory for him, but I didn't want to go into all of it because it's just too much. But like Monty can tell you, she let me build Valithia from the ground up. She let me like do everything, come up with the lore, the history. It was awesome. I really appreciate her letting me add to her world. She's awesome.
I wonder if we'll ever something like. I wonder if that's ever gonna come into factor at another date.
Who knows? If you ever end up in Alton,
I don't know.
Or who knows? Maybe Remy will meet you guys in the Eastern Isles. Who knows?
Ooh, that would be nice.
No,
He does want to learn avian. He did say that.
The thing is, I think we can safely say that this isn't like you're gone forever. You will be back.
Who says he's going back to the front? He could die tomorrow.
Oh no, Nadine! Don't let him die off
no.
screen.
Sorry. No.
You all come upon the corpse of a Kenku. No! It's Greckles. Oh, thank God, it's not Remy.
What?
Wow.
Dibs on his stuff.
Wow.
It's ironic because you're probably the only one that could really use them.
I know.
Porky grabs a dagger. I have a knife. Sadly.
And then it slips out of his hands.
knife.
This was a lot of fun, guys. From all of us here at the Unexpectables and all the fans, big shout out to you, Bosco, for hanging out with us and being part of the team.
Thank you, guys.
No worries, man.
Expect the unexpected.
Damn
Hell yeah.
right. Guys, and I think I'm going to round this off here. Guys, where can they find all your stuff? Let's start with you, Bosco. Where can they find your stuff, man?
They can find me at Ed Bosco VA. So if you guys happen to draw something that happens to be something that happened in this session that happens to be something that you really wanted to see, you can at me there.
What? I'm so happy. Where can they find you, Zeno?
You can find me at CZ Backlash on the Twitters, and on Twitch, you can find me on just straight up Zito, Z-I-T-O.
Where can they find you, Senile Snack?
They can find me on Twitter at Senile Snake and on Twitch at Senile Snake with a 3 instead of an E at the end because someone took the other one.
Goomba! Where can they find you?
You can literally find me anywhere as Gaijin Goomba. Sometimes with an H, sometimes not, but most of the time with an H.
Monty, where can they find you?
You can find me at Monty Glue on Twitter and at Monty Glue on Twitch as well.
Alrighty, and you can find me at Tarkahata101 and, right here. Alrighty, guys, that was a hell of a session.
I'm lost.
That was a hell of a session, and now I gotta leave the call so I can play the music so we don't interfere. Be right back. And guys, thank you for coming to the Unexpectables.